Virginia. Sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to Monday here at the KVJ Show. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Saw y'all a lot this weekend. At least you, Jay Bird, yesterday. Spent the day together.
It was nice.
Yeah, did a little Kids Fest action. It's all good. Did you have an exciting weekend, Virginia?
I had a mellow weekend. I was very chill.
Oh, you were, huh?
I spent a lot of time. I'm still watching Narcos.
Oh, you are, huh?
I spent a lot of time in bed.
Okay.
I'm almost done watching Narcos, but I think I can't watch it at night. It starts to morph into my dreams, and then I have these nightmares that I'm smuggling cocaine, and it's just, it's not good, Kevin. I wake up like,
Not cut out for the cocaine trade, huh?
no.
Okay.
I'd be terrible at it.
Stop the cocaine watching no later than 5 p.m.
Yeah, when the sun goes
Put a
down,
limit on it.
I cannot watch Narcos anymore.
I got you. Well, hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Going to get strapped back into it. Got a busy week. This is Sunfest week. All going to be kicking off in just 2 more days. So,
exciting.
yeah, we got some exciting stuff coming up, so getting all ready for that here on a big old Monday.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Shannon Doherty, has been battling breast cancer. We will tell you coming up, she made a big announcement over the weekend on her Instagram. What was that? Coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, you knew they were going to do it. You knew there was going to be a celebrity couple nickname for J-Lo and A-Rod.
We called it.
You did.
Not that.
It's kind of obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
Here they are asking her about it, I guess, from one of those gossip shows.
Okay.
I gotta ask you about the nickname and whether or not you like it or it's annoying. J-Rod, what's the official, does J-Lo give the official okay?
I mean, it's fine. We kind of thought that might happen because people who knew us were already doing it. So you guys, it's not like you were original.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, we didn't make it up?
No.
Oh, man.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
She's acting like she's annoyed with it. She loves it. She needs it.
Loves it.
Well, you said, Sunfest starts in just 2 days, and this guy is going to be kicking it all off on Wednesday. Snoop Doggy Dogg, Mr. Doggy Dogg, was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions, and here he is talking a little bit about meeting Tupac.
I finally got a chance to meet Pac in 1993 at a rap party for Poetic Justice in LA. And on that night, Pac passed me my first blunt. Yeah. No, for real. That's right. Tupac is the one that got Snoop Dogg smoking blunts.
Uh-huh.
And finally, here's some great news for Shannon Doherty. She's been battling breast cancer. She took to Instagram on Friday to announce that her breast cancer is officially in remission.
Good for
and that
her.
is great news for her. She says the next 5 years, as all of my cancer family knows, is very crucial. With a heart that is certainly lighter, I wait. In meantime, I guess she's doing reconstruction and all the drama that comes with that. So, but just great news for her. And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by Nurses Night Out. It happens this Thursday at downtown at the Gardens. It's a free event starting at 5 o'clock. Palm Healthcare, Palm Foundation's going to be out there. Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center and St. Mary's Medical Center. So we'll see you there.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're kicking off your Monday morning commute with one incident for you to be aware of. That's in Broward County. We have emergency vehicles blocking the left lane in Fort Lauderdale on I-95 northbound as you approach Cypress Creek Boulevard. In Palm Beach County, good news, no major incidents to report. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
17 sold, 17 Forte, 84 months, 4.9%. Includes tax tag, title, registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved credit, 740 plus credit score. Must qualify for all incentives. JD Power award information. Visit jdpower.com. Expires 4/30/17.
At West Palm Beach Kia, if you don't have any money, new Kia Fortes and Souls, $219 a month with a real zero down. At West Palm Beach Kia, everybody gets spring amnesty. Imagine credit forgiveness, bad credit, slow credit. You're forgiven. If you make at least $350 a week, new Kia Fortes and Souls, $219 a month with not one penny down. We'll pay your taxes, dealer fees, everything. And we want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. Own a new Forte or Soul, $219 a month with not one penny down, not a lease. Own it. Kia Soul, 2016 highest ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality by JD Power at West Palm Beach Kia during our spring amnesty event. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail, westpalmbeachkia.com.
Fox 29, we've got you covered. Here's a zillion reasons. Early morning, afternoon, nightly news, then you can snooze. Weather, traffic, the effects, you'll know what to expect. Trusty anchored spray reporters, credible, accurate, you'll discover. Live on time, north to south, local, national, word of mouth. Interactive weather radars, chopper coverage, investigators, hurricanes, thunderstorms, riptide currents, you're informed. On the air, on the web, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, talk shows, dramas, comedies, keeping it real with such ease. Safety, knowledge, and awareness, we're committed, so just watch this. Problem solutions, have you wondered? It's Fox 29, we've got you covered.
Hi, Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. When your wife gets hot, she knows who to call. Us. Make your air conditioning great again. Call 1-800-741-1033 for American Standard and Air Around the Clock.
At Brayman Honda of Palm Beach County, Memorial Weekend starts savings now. Even though it's not Memorial Weekend yet, don't wait. Brayman Honda wants to hit you up with Memorial Weekend prices early, a pre-event. I love it. It's true prices, true service, true selection going on right now at Brayman Honda. Over 11 acres of Hondas with true zero leasing, zero down, zero security deposit, and zero due at signing. Mike Rodriguez and his team want to get you these deals right here and right now. The savings are on. It's the big pre-Memorial Weekend sales event going on now at Brayman Honda. Super easy to find them right there at 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online at BraymanHondaPB.com. Don't wait for Memorial Day. The savings are going on now at Brayman Honda of Palm Beach County. It's true for you. Deals from just $199 a month are happening right now with nothing due at signing. Now, this deal is a 36-month lease program on a 2016 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a Brayman Honda bottom line deal.
Let's paint the scenario. You are missing or soon to be missing a tooth because that tooth has fractured, because it had a very deep cavity, because it had bone loss, because of a failed root canal. What are your options now as a patient? A dental implant is often, for most patients, the best option in replacing a missing tooth or a soon to be missing tooth.
I've been a patient of Dr. Gutierrez for a little over 10 years. When I've had my implants with him, which have been 3 or 4 at this point, literally no pain, no problems. The implants are in, everything's working. I eat regular food, I can bite and chew, no pain, no sensitivity, and I'm glad I had it done. I highly recommend Florida Institute for several reasons. It's work that you can trust, it's work that lasts, and it's work that's done by physicians, doctors that care.
Call Drs. Holt and Gutierrez at the Florida Institute for Periodontics and Dental Implants at 561-459-1807 to schedule your free consultation. That's 561-459-1807.
There's a place where compassion and expertise come together to make children well. At Jupiter Medical Center, we're proud to offer 24/7 emergency room care from highly skilled pediatric physicians. In collaboration with Nicholas Children's Hospital, we provide expert surgery and imaging and deliver compassionate care for children staying in our kids-centered DeGeorge Pediatric Unit. Jupiter Medical Center is here for your children 24/7.
This is Jimmy John. This Tuesday from 4 to 8 p.m., I'm having a Customer Appreciation Day. You can get a Jimmy John sub for just $1. As much as I'd love to deliver it to you, it's good for in-shop only. This special is available at participating Jimmy John's locations. Hope to see you this Tuesday.
I could not be happier, and I'm not even really fully recovered yet. I'm just about 2.5 weeks out of surgery with Dr. Rankin at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. I did the mommy makeover, and I feel so good, and I still have so much healing left to do, and the results are just going to get better and better. I'm so excited to tell everybody, go in there, go see him, sit down with him. Dr. Rankin is amazing. His staff loves him. His patients love him. Get in there and you'll see why. The staff has been with him forever. The patients love him because of their beautiful results. If you are being held back by the way that your body looks after having kids, look into that mommy makeover. It's going to change the way you feel about your body. And Dr. Rankin is so good at it. Trust me, I am walking proof. Here's a number to call. 561-776-2830, or you can go online. You can see real before and after pictures of actual patients of Dr. Rankin's right now. It's waiting for you at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Lauren Oleski, waking up to warm and windy conditions this Monday morning. A southeast wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts near 25 at times and temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Heading to the mid 80s this afternoon. Could see a few isolated showers for that morning drive in and throughout the afternoon today under a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, cooling off only into the upper 70s.
2J's brings the flavors of a New York-style deli to you with piled high sandwiches, homemade comfort foods, and desserts. 2J's is simply great food. Sign up for the rewards program and receive a free dessert or small plate. Visit 2J's.com for details. 2J's.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, with Sunfest coming up on Wednesday, if you would like to get into the venue and do your part to help out, they got a lot of cool things for people to do in there for volunteers, and we are putting together the KVJ Volunteer Army to help out with Sunfest and to get people into the show. There's so many great acts that are going to be there playing. You can go in and spend a little bit of time, help out, and then check out some of the great acts just on Wednesday night. You said Snoop Dogg going to be there. We got Weezer and the Strumbellas all playing Wednesday. You got a lot of other great acts the following day. So if you'd like to be a part of it and sign up for our KVJ Volunteer Army, just go to our website right now, kvjshow.com, and look for the Volunteer Army sign up.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Bread. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping someone out there can help me out with this. I have a question. What is the policy when it comes to getting free bread at a restaurant? For example, if I was to go to a restaurant, and I would never do this, but I'm just asking for scientific reasons here. If I was to go to a restaurant like a Red Lobster or an Olive Garden or a Roadhouse where they bring out that free bread and I was only to order a soda, how long could I eat that free bread until, do they have a policy in place for someone that abuses all that bread? Could you go in there and get a soda and just sit down, plop your butt down, and eat nothing but the bread? What is their
Great
policy?
question, yeah.
Every place is going to be different, but I think most places would be like, well, the bread is a part of the meal. You get the bread when you order the meal.
Okay, let's say
you can't just have bread and hang out with a soda.
You order a small salad, it's like $3, and you are there just to do some damage on that bread. What's that? Is there a lawyer out there that can tell us? Are you now contractually?
No, every place is going to be able to set their own rules, and it just really depends. How busy are they? How tolerant are they of jerks?
But don't they need to have those rules already in place if someone was to call them out?
They don't owe you any explanation. It's a private business, and they can kick you out for whatever reason they want.
They do whatever they want.
I don't know. I kind of disagree. I think there's an obligation.
You can try to sue them if you get kicked out.
I just... you're not... I kind of don't believe you.
There's no federal law that says you must have bread.
That's true.
Are you buying what she's saying? Is she right?
I would hate to ever challenge Virginia when it comes to restaurant stuff. She knows a lot more about them than I do.
I just feel like she's making it up as she's going along.
Oh, every private business, they set their own rules, They tell you what they'll put up with and what they won't.
Mm-hmm.
The federal government's not going to make a law
There's
about
no bread.
bread.
There's no bread rule. It's never been heard as an argument in front of the Supreme Court.
Do we know that for a fact? Do we know that these restaurants don't... I cannot be the first person to bring up this bread question. There's no way.
I don't know. You've been the first to bring up a lot of questions.
There's no way I'm the first one to challenge this bread rule.
The bread comes with the meal, and I would think that most restaurants would argue if you don't order the meal, you're not entitled to the bread. Now, how much they individually enforce that is going to really be up to them if they want to be jerks.
I think some places do where, in fact, I thought like Olive Garden had it, where if you wanted the bread and not a meal, you could order that, but you did have to pay for that. Like it comes free when you order a meal, but if not, you would have to order it basically as an entree itself.
I mean, and I love what you guys are saying. I was hoping to hear something from someone from an Olive Garden or a Red Lobster.
Yeah, I think that's my guess on what the policy is.
Okay, all right. As long as we're talking about it.
Mm-hmm. And somebody said, honestly, I don't believe they even bring you bread until you have ordered a meal. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's not true.
Some do, some don't. It really just depends on how busy they are. And, you know, a lot of times it's a different guy that brings you the bread than takes your order.
Out of all the bread, though, Red Lobster probably number one with them cheddar biscuits.
Oh, I hear you. It's good stuff.
But that Roadhouse, those buttered rolls are unbelievable as well.
You're right. You're right. I mean, for Red Lobster, I bet you people go in there trying to abuse it. They're just that good. I mean, those are crack biscuits.
Absolutely, yeah. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Does it always happen that Cinco de Mayo falls during Sunfest? I can't remember that last year. Does that always happen? Because Cinco de Mayo is this Friday.
Yeah.
And then Sunfest is going on this Friday. And I was like, geez.
It does.
It seems like a battle because a lot of people go to Sunfest on Friday, and I know a lot of people like to go do their Mexican drink on.
Yeah, a lot of times it's real close, but that's why, you know, for Rocco's, they love it because they're right down there, you know, next to Sunfest.
The place is going to be insane.
It's great for them. Yeah, so, I mean, they win-win on that day.
Are we going to Rosalitas?
Yeah, we're going to be at Rosarita's on Friday.
I'm going to try to do a double duty because last year my showing, I don't think it was...
You eat enough beans, you will do a double duty.
Yeah, that's true because I'm trying to make the Tom Petty concert right after.
You're going to Tom Petty after Rosalitas?
I don't know, man. That's just it.
Is somebody driving you?
Well, I'd have to Uber to Tom Petty, then I'd have to find where the concert's at. It's big.
You have to find where the concert's at.
You don't know where the concert's at?
I'm pretty sure it's at the Coral. What's it called this week?
It's called the what?
The Perfect Vodka Amphitheater?
That. I think it's there. But I always find that it's so tough. I never find a way to... I always have a tough time getting in somehow. I don't have the proper paperwork. I get yelled at.
It's a recurring theme in your life, isn't it?
If you have a ticket, you pretty much go right in.
I hear you. It just doesn't seem that easy. It never is.
Really? Why do these problems only happen to you?
Dude, I ask myself this question
Are you
a
going
lot.
alone? Because I would not recommend that.
No,
Who's in charge of watching you that night?
That's just it.
Denny's? You're going to Tom Petty.
All righty, let me see what I got on my mind. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out, but I thought Jaybird and producer Denny's did a great job on the KVJ Cribs edition. They got to they started off. We're doing this whole series where we're going to be showing what our homes look like. And they start off with My House, and if you haven't seen it yet, it's on our Facebook page, and it is up on our YouTube page and all over the place.
We actually did Aunt Anne's crib first. We should re-release that as well, because a lot of people haven't seen that one.
Absolutely. Yeah, you should put out the whole series. So it's great stuff. So, yeah, it's just kind of funny, though, when you read all the comments, what people say about your house.
Oh, there's always going to be some comments. Oh, yeah.
What are they saying?
Oh, people are so lippy.
Yeah.
Are they being mean or nice?
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of both. But, I mean, yeah, of course you got your cutting comments that are in there. That's just the way it is. People are like, what are you, a hoarder?
Yeah,
like,
the hoarder comment came up. But your house looks like people live there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to keep in mind what kind of foot traffic we have in that house, you know, because I've got a daughter that goes to school in Boca, but she's often home and she's bringing softball girls with her, and so you got that. I got an 8-year-old boy, and, you know, I got the Mexican queen, and I got the mother-in-law, I got my son, Colin is in from college. So you got all these things at play, and people are like going, how is it that you are so OCD and you live in such a messy house? And
I didn't think it looked messy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, a lot of people got what are they going to say, but yeah.
You just have a lot of stuff. And I think I'm kind of the same way. And one of my friends called me a hoarder not too long ago, and I was like, crushed by it.
So
but-
hoarder's a bad thing?
I mean, I like stuff.
Yeah.
When I walk in somebody's house and they don't have any pictures on the wall and they have just like tile floor with no rug on it.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's not a knick-knack in sight. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's just different. I don't like it.
Yeah, so we got that comment a little bit. And you know, that's the whole thing. It's like, for me, that's a big part of my problem. And what I talk about is that, yeah, I am, like, everything. Like, if you look at the car that I'm driving, like, there's no garbage in it at all. It's completely clean. And it's only the areas I can control. And I don't have a lot of control in that house. So that's a big part of it, is learning how to breathe and be like going, because, yeah, it does stress you out.
Could you also address the issue? Because someone sent me a personal Facebook message. I cannot believe you guys left out Cannon's bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't.
Yeah,
can you
no.
address that, please?
No, exactly. Yeah, well, Cannon still, sleeps in bed with the Queen and I. We don't really have a spot to put him. I mean, I don't have that big of a house. I've got too many people. I mean, we're busting at the seams. And we just never upgraded. We never went larger. We were like, okay, let's try to make it work in this size house. And yeah, we are crammed in there. There is no doubt about it.
People thought we forgot Cannon. Like, we didn't forget Cannon. He's all over
He's a floater.
Yeah, he is. He just kind of fits in the mix somehow. And
Well,
so,
now, I mean, his brother Colin is away at college.
yeah,
so
he's away 8 months out of the year.
if
But
he wanted to, he could stay in there, but
Yeah.
he'd rather stay with you guys.
he did, yeah. And we got a big old bed, and so that's just kind of the way that it works. So
It was nice to get a peek behind the eyes of the Bronx. I liked it.
I like how in the video you kept making his eyes devilish.
I know. Can't help it, man. It's just these eyes take over. It's a great video. If you want to go see it, it is, like I said, posted up all over the place right now. Cameron is on here from the Pizzle with a comment about bread. Yes, you can help Jaybird out here because he's trying to figure out exactly what are the rules when you go into restaurants and you want the free bread, but you don't want another meal
Is
as well.
there a state statute?
Yes.
And I think a lot of other people want to know this.
Is it in the Bill of Rights?
I'm not saying.
Did our forefathers make accommodation?
Oh, yeah, our forefathers, they hated bread. No one liked bread in olden times. Oh, my gosh, our country's built on bread.
Simmer down. The vein in your neck is popping out.
Cameron, yeah, what did you want to say? What do you know about this?
So Virginia is at least half right, because, but only half. Because in the state of Florida, to my knowledge, what it is as long as you purchase an item from an establishment, they cannot ask you to leave until they're closing. In the state of Florida, you can sit in Walmart all day long as you purchase something. But that doesn't mean they have to bring you bread. That is where they can say no. But most of these places that have hospitality aren't going to tell you no, but they can't kick you out legally.
Wow, I like this. Sounds very
Okay.
official. Thank you for calling in already. The call of the day.
Think so, huh?
I love it.
Okay.
How about this stat, too? You want to hear a mind-blowing stat?
What's that?
Red Lobster bakes a new batch of biscuits every 15 minutes and doles out more than 1 million biscuits per day. How about them stats?
I believe it, because those things, I mean, when you get the basket is quickly emptied, and everybody wants more.
And anyone who says the store-bought version of the Red Lobster biscuits are the same, they are lying to you.
Not the same,
No
huh?
way.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Got any comments here for the show? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. So when you're in a relationship, you want to support the person your relationship's with dreams, right? This person may not. We'll hear about it coming up next.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. the shape of you.
Normally, when people send us an email about the Improv, it's because they want tickets. They want to go see one of their favorite comedians. This is the first time I've ever gotten a request like this. Carrie, tell me a little bit about your story as to why you would like us to contact the Improv. What does it tie into?
It's about my boyfriend. You know, this is really not funny, but it's funny. So he's been trying to do stand-up for a while, and he's really into it. And, you know, he thinks that he's getting to a place where he could do it full time, but he's terrible.
Is this Denny's girlfriend Jen calling in?
All right.
I'm kidding.
Slice and dice.
He's my boy.
That's
You know I love Denny. You know I love Denny's. I'm just kidding. I think he's the funniest guy.
Yeah, because if you think your boyfriend's bad, you should have seen Denny's when you did stand-up at our live broadcast.
Oh, so bad. So bad.
Can't be worse than that. Okay, now, honestly, like, how bad is it? It's just you don't find him funny, Carrie?
He's not funny. I mean, it's not even that I don't find him funny. It literally is his jokes are not jokes, they're statements, and people don't know how to, they feel sorry for him.
That is tough.
Yes, but here's the deal. They feel so sorry for him that he's been performing at like birthday parties and community events and even like retirement homes. You know, it's great. But they actually are bringing him on because they feel bad for him. And I go to most of his shows, and I'm cringing every single time. I mean, he hardly gets any laughs at all. And I don't know how he keeps getting up there aside from people being like, hey, you know, you're so bad.
You're right, though. It is kind of like Denny's coming back week after week with the joke jury.
I mean, I admire somebody like that.
Yeah, he's got Denny's kind of spirit and love for comedy. He's like, yeah, even though, you know, I got knocked off the horse again, I'm coming right back after it.
And look, that takes a long time to perfect and hone, and I think you got to suck for a while.
Yeah.
And if you're working hard and you got passion for it, I say you support the dude.
Sure. So is this just a hobby of his, Carrie?
No, he wants to do it full time. And it got to a point one time where he was actually at a birthday party. A friend of a family had hired him. And he was so, you know, it was a family event. He was so excited. He went up, he did the stand-up. People were cringing. But then he wanted to celebrate the family, and he brought me up on stage. And I had to drop a joke, and everyone laughed.
Oh.
I'm not even a comedian because it was funny.
Damn, you showed him up. You went up
This
there.
is uncomfortable.
You upstaged your boyfriend. He's crappy.
I'm cringing now, and I haven't even heard his comedy.
No. Get it.
I still support him.
Okay, you got to stay by him. And
If I was dating a girl and she was
Yeah.
crappy at something, but I saw that she was really trying hard, she had passion for it, and she was trying to get better, I don't rip her dreams apart. I support her. I do.
How long do you right now? How long has he been pursuing this comedy life, Carrie?
He's been doing it for 5 years, but he's in his early 30s. Like, we're young, but I don't know how much more I can take it. And right now, he's doing odd jobs, and he needs to be established. I mean, he's waiting tables to bring some money in, and we're not in our 20s or in our teens. We should be established. And the problem is he's got a degree in a field that if he pursued it, he'd be making really good money. I don't know why he can't do that while he does comedy. You know, and I love my boyfriend. I love him.
Yeah.
And that's why I've stood by him for 5 years. But I don't know how much longer I can support this. And I do have to, you know, right now tell him that he needs to get a real job and quit comedy. And I'm all for chasing your dreams, guys. But I feel like it is different when you have potential and there is a chance your dreams could come true. But this, you could put me in touch with somebody from the Improv that could help me out. That would be amazing. But this right now isn't working.
So-
and I'm very nervous.
Yeah, so if I understand this right, Carrie, you would like, in a sense, for your boyfriend to get in front of somebody that knows comedy and that judges comedy and have him do his act, and then them kind of tell him, do you have a future in this or not? And maybe he might believe it from somebody that actually is in the comedy world.
Oh my God, you get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Is that?
I don't agree with this.
Is that too cold?
Yeah, man. Here's the thing. People need stuff to, be. It's hard enough to stay passionate in life, and when someone actually does it and they're pursuing their dreams, I don't think you should ever slay that. I think you should. Even if they suck, I think you still encourage
But if you're
them.
talking about building a dream, building a life with somebody, and
You're asking the wrong guy. You need to ask Virginia because I'm going to tell him to chase his dream.
I think that's kind of what it is. What do you do? 5
I
years?
don't know. I mean,
No, wait. Has he ever done a stand-up gig like at the Improv or anywhere else like that, Carrie?
No.
So he's
No, he hasn't.
5 years. He's never even been booked at any kind of comedy club.
No.
Does he do open mic stuff though? When he because every comedian does that. He does that, doesn't he?
He does whatever our friends and small venues, like retirement homes, birthday parties.
Yeah.
Really,
Well, he's doing it all wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't even sound like he's doing it right.
First of all, if you're going to places that
Right.
aren't
You're not
ready
gonna
for
get-
comedy, it's
Yeah.
going to be uncomfortable.
Right.
Go try to do comedy at the gas station and see how it goes.
Well, should we put him in touch with the Improv and then maybe they can try to help him get this together? Or
yeah, they have classes. They have actual coaching. So maybe if he tries it, maybe he'll get better.
If you try to
Yeah.
stomp on anyone's dream,
Okay.
guy, girl, they're gonna be resentful.
Is this okay? But is it a fair solution for her to maybe talk to her boyfriend and say, "Look, KVJ is going to help you. They're going to put you in touch with the Improv. They do have the comedy class. You can work on that. Let's give it maybe 6 months to a year. And if it just doesn't go anywhere,
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like.
You can't put a time limit on a guy's dream.
but he's at 5 years.
So
Do you not think that her feelings are validated though? Saying, "Look,
No,
I
don't think he's doing it right. He hasn't had any training or coaching. He's never really been in a comedy club, so he hasn't really given it a fair shot.
Don't you guys always talk about compromise? I mean, there's a way where he could try to maybe get a better job instead of the odd jobs, but still pursue comedy. 5 years doing comedy is nothing. You're still such a baby when it comes. It takes some of these guys 20 years to get noticed.
If you talk to comedians, though, and you ask them, and, watching that Jerry Seinfeld special, one of the questions they had is, can anybody learn to be funny? All those big-name comedians said, no. You're either funny or you're not. You can learn to deliver better, and you can, craft, but if you're not funny, you're not going to take a class and become funny.
That's so subjective, though. What do you think is funny? What Jerry Seinfeld? There's a lot of crap Seinfeld does I don't think is funny.
But here's the thing. Can you be commercially funny?
I think
Can you be commercially funny and can you make some money off it? Because that's what he's holding on to. If it's a hobby, it's one thing. But I mean, this is his livelihood. He's banking on being...
That's what happens when you chase your dreams. You don't know. It's a gamble in life. Not everyone...
He's getting into his 30s.
Dude,
Okay.
some people don't hit the comedy scene till they're in their mid-40s and when they get discovered. Craig Sherrill, all these guys.
But wouldn't you say that if he's not funny, it doesn't matter? He could be 60.
But I'm
chasing this for 30 years and he's still not going to be funny.
She says he's not
Exactly.
funny. I mean, what if he goes to the class and they think he's hilarious?
I mean, we're going on her
He's
opinion.
never given it a real shot.
What if we got him on the show and let him do a couple jokes?
I don't know about that.
Because he's already walking into a terrible situation.
Well, maybe we could judge
We
that.
already have
Help
one
him
bad
out.
comedian. His name is Denny's.
I think we're setting this guy up to fail, and I don't think we're giving this guy a fair shot here because 5 years is nothing. And yeah, he can compromise and do some other stuff, but to give up your dream because she doesn't think you're funny, I do not agree with it.
Let him go do the class at the Improv. Let him
Okay.
go work it out.
And you can get better at things. Yeah, he may not be Jeff Foxworthy or
That's your example of great comedy.
I'm just saying.
He has made a lot of money.
But you guys don't think Jeff Foxworthy's funny a lick, and he's a millionaire.
Well, and I think that's what we're talking about here. I'm just curious, does anybody find any sympathy with Carrie's situation?
I find sympathy with it, but I don't think she's going about it the right way.
Okay.
Tell him he's got to quit.
All right. What do you want to tell Carrie to do here in this situation? 877-979-WRMF. Her boyfriend been chasing comedy for 5 years, hadn't even had a real gig yet. Apparently not very funny. It's cringeworthy comedy.
He's doing birthday party. He's going about it all wrong.
And he's only doing odd jobs. And he apparently could be making some bank because he actually has a degree in a field where he could make some money. 877-979-9763. What's your suggestion for Carrie? We'll get back to her coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, your roadway's looking pretty good on your Monday morning commute. We have no major incidents to report right now throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work and school this morning. For traffic on the 5s, stay connected with News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
In celebration of National Concert Day, Live Nation's doing a $20 all-in ticket from May 2nd through May 9th. That's right, $20 and no applicable fees. Head over to livenation.com to find your tickets to this summer's hottest shows. Hurry, this celebration only lasts till May 9th.
The moment I stepped into Discovery Cove, I entered a world where I could come nose to nose with a dolphin and swim with thousands of tropical fish.
Welcome to Discovery Cove, a luxurious day resort where everything's included, even freshly prepared food and beverages. And now Florida residents can enjoy it all starting at $219 and get unlimited visits to SeaWorld and Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park, for 14 days surrounding your Discovery Cove reservation. Reserve your day at discoverycove.com, plus tax. Restrictions apply.
Stunned to discover he was a father.
When you found out this little girl was yours, you invited her to move into your house.
I just wanted to be friends with her, a co-parent.
But his ex
He gave us this dream of being a happy family, and he was not the person I thought he was.
says she was forced out by fear.
He headbutted me twice, threw me against a wall. I was able to get out of the house with our daughter.
You want to tell me why he would do such dastardly things?
Next, Judge Judy.
Today at 5 on CW34 WTVX.
When you're on the fuse, just remember.
Come on over, Steve! Hello!
America is watching.
People at your job gonna see you. If a stripper called himself Santa Claus, name something he might use in his act.
Presents.
Jingle bells.
His North Pole.
I'm scared.
Today at 6 on CW34 WTVX.
If you're thinking about braces or Invisalign, you've got to go see Dr. Bradford. We love Dr. Bradford. He is a certified specialist. He has been doing this now for over 20 years. He knows all about bite and alignment and all the things that are so important when it comes to giving you that beautiful smile you've always dreamed of. If you're an adult who's thought about it, but it's like, I don't know, let Dr. Bradford show you how you can have your Invisalign or your braces, and your treatment can be done in less than a year. You can get that beautiful smile you've always wanted, and it'll only take you less than a year. I love that. Dr. Bradford has been doing this now for a long time. He's got the cool technology, too, at both of his offices. He's got digital scanners, accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art treatment in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006, or go online, see real patient testimonials right now at orthobybradford.com.
Wow, Greg, your house is like an ant farm.
Yeah, Hewlett, man. I'm being overrun by ants. I've sprayed them, set traps for them, stomped on them. They can't be stopped.
Okay, but...
I can't stop the invasion. It's hopeless. Run for your life!
Calm down. With Hewlett's 40 years of experience and our Healthy Home Service, we know exactly what to do to stop those ants. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com, unless you like living in an ant farm.
It's no picnic. Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Get comfort today, or you don't pay. Summer is upon us. Why not invest in a new high-efficiency AC system that can save you up to 35% off your energy bills every month? And right now, when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom, you can save up to $1,800 or get a new water heater free when you purchase a new Carrier high-efficiency air conditioning system. No money down and special financing available. Call today, 800-928-9198, license CFC 1427611, or go to lindstromair.com.
I love those guys.
Hey, here's what happens when you get older. Your eyes start to change. Sometimes you can see really far away, but you can't see anything up close. A lot of people go for those old bifocals or something like that. It's a reading glass, but I tell you, If you don't want to start looking and pronouncing the fact that you're getting older and your eyes are getting worse, just take it to Panu Laser Vision. They can totally fix your problems. Any kind of vision issues, and you don't want to get glasses, you don't want to get contact lenses, all you have got to do is go to Panu. And some people just don't look right with glasses on. I think I'm one of those people. That's why I went to Panu, because I couldn't deal with contact lenses either. Couldn't get them into my eyes. At Panu Laser Vision, they make it so easy for you, too. What they do is they give you this payment plan, 0 down and 0 interest, and just for listening to the KVJ show, they'll give you $500 off. $500 off just for listening to this show. So it's a really great deal that, A, as your eyes are changing, it's something, if you're not dealing with it right now, you're probably going to deal with it later. So get ready to go to Panu, because they've got the best equipment. They've got the best doctors in South Florida. Just go online, PANNUlaser.com. That's PANNUlaser.com for all your vision problems.
Now through Saturday, find final clearance pricing on the best bed for couples. Save $600 on the Classic Special Edition bed while supplies last. Find them at one of their 12 Sleep Number stores in the South Florida area.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Hey, you want to be supportive of your partner's dreams. Sometimes it can get a little bit challenging, though, if finances are involved and you feel like them chasing their dreams, it's never going to happen. And in the immediate, they could be bringing a little bit more money than what they are. And that's kind of what's going on here with Carrie. Her boyfriend sees himself doing comedy, but he's never even played like a real comedy gig. And so he's got a decent degree in a field where he could be making some money, but he's pursuing this comedy, and at least in her opinion, and apparently the fact he's never played a real comedy show, she doesn't feel like he's on the right path. Ain't gonna be happening. Some of the comments coming in, somebody texted in and said, you got to be able to support yourself and still pursue your dream. Everybody has to be able to support themselves.
Compromise. We mentioned upon that.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was like a hobby, and that's what I thought it was. I thought it was like on the side, and that's all fine and good. But if you're like, just scratching by, trying to make ends meet, you've been in it for 5 years, and it's like, okay. I would imagine even still the comedians that were trying to make it, you'd be like going, okay, yeah, they need to refine themselves. They need to be discovered, but one day I could see it. I would think.
It'd be one thing, too, if she believed in his skill and she's like, don't worry, baby.
She doesn't, yeah.
I'll support you while you try to make it happen.
Oh, she's on the airwaves bashing his comedy stylings.
He ain't funny.
Greg's on here from North Miami, and Greg used to do the comedy scene. Any advice here for Carrie, and what do you think her boyfriend should be doing in this situation?
Well, first of all, comedy, like anything else, it's a tough grind. I'm an attorney, and I did stand-up as a hobby, and it became a hobby just because it's just so hard to do. My advice for her is to, all three of the improvs, West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, once a month have new faces of comedy. Sign them up. He has to bring 10 people to get stage time. And try that route. The other one is there's probably like 5 or 6 local places that have something consistent, and then let them try it out. I mean, the standard is you got to have 7 minutes of solid material, then 15, then 30 minutes, then an hour.
Yeah.
You can't put together those segments, and that's just that. Though once you do it locally and people are laughing at you locally, people get a false sense of funny, then they think, I'm going to quit my job and become a professional comedian. No, take it on the road locally. I'm talking about you don't have to leave the state. Go up to the West Coast. Go somewhere else. See if subjectively people think that you're funny everywhere. And if you are, then maybe you should contemplate it as a career. But even then, it's tough. I mean, you see these shows on cable where they'll have, some kind of spoof show and there's comedians making comments. These are comedians that made it, and I never heard of them.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just reflective of how hard it is. And let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of people in South Florida, and of all the people doing comedy, maybe there's a handful that I would say, yeah, you should probably try this as a career. The other ones, they're funny, but I don't know if I would say quit your day job. It's tough. It's really hard.
Yeah, it is. And for her, I think, you want to be supportive, but she's just like, okay, I mean, it's 5 years. And somebody texts in, 5 years is more than long enough. Get a real job, pursue your dream in your spare time. And she wants to build a life with this individual. And it's like, I don't know if if this is going to be our whole life of him 20 years down the road still pursuing this non-existent comedy.
There's got to be compromise, but she wanted him to quit comedy completely.
Well, I think, what Greg is saying is like, you got to show me something. Like, you need to be out there. And the thing that's kind of tough right now, I know the old Miami Improv have closed down. They've moved something to Kendall. So right now, the Fort Lauderdale Improv is under construction. So your comedy outlets are, pretty much the Palm Beach Improv, and that's about it right now. But I think what he said is good. Get in there and start showing me something. Like, get in, start playing like a real improv and make this. I mean, this is going to be your career, and you're not even in the place that's paying money. Come on, I get it, but
we got to start booking Denny's to some of these events, too. Maybe start Denny's off with some birthday parties, and then I think Denny should take his act on the road as well.
Because he's not busy enough.
Yeah, right.
Poor guy.
He doesn't even want to do comedy.
No.
Kevin makes him do the jokes. He doesn't even want to.
Yeah, you're making him go on tour.
Now he wants him to he wants him to actually play rooms.
He's just so good.
One text from the 305 that came in said, she's got to have the come to Jesus talk with her boyfriend. The same way that he has a dream to be a comedian, she also has a dream of building a beautiful home and a family. So there needs to be some serious job full-time and comedy part-time with professional help from the improv. So
that's true. Yeah. What about her dream?
Yeah, I agree. There are two dreams that are going on here.
What about her dream?
Yes.
Her dreams, Kevin.
Her dreams don't matter, Kevin.
I think that's what it is. So there you go. Yeah, you got to show me something. That's it. He probably needs to get put between a rock and a hard place right now to make some things happen. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show, I'm going to ask Virginia because I actually found myself in her position. I was doing some celebrity stalking the other night. And I was unsuccessful in my attempts. But, is there a way that I could have done it better? And I think I'm going to have another chance.
Okay.
I just got to maybe get some advice as to how to properly stalk a celebrity in South Florida. I'll let you know who it is and what I can do coming up next.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
Okay, so I was trying some celebrity stalking the other night, and I did not do very well. Virginia is great at stalking celebrities and getting photos of the back of their head. I mean, it's really amazing what you've done so far. I mean,
thank you. The respect is much appreciated.
Yeah, I like the time when she sprinted after Regis Philbin to try to take a picture of him. Then he looked back at her like, "What are you doing, lady?"
Sprinted.
I only want the back of the head.
Startled him. Yeah.
She sprinted after Regis and gave him a heart attack.
What celebrities' photos do you have of the back of their head, Virginia?
Oh, let's see. Gloria Estefan.
Okay.
Regis Philbin, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
I got the back of Jerry Seinfeld at the Breakers.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather, I thought you got.
Floyd Mayweather, yep, got him. Yep.
Nicolas Cage?
Nick
Was it
Cage,
on in
yep,
New
in New
Orleans?
Orleans. Yep,
Yeah, back
ran
of his
into
head.
him, back of his head, right in New Orleans, like in his neighborhood in the French Quarter where he lives.
I kind of think that's cool. You have your own thing, your signature.
I love the back of the head picture because everybody's like, well, how do we know it's them? You don't.
You don't.
You just have to trust me.
I love that.
So I kind of had my own little celebrity stalking moment on Friday.
Where were you?
I was at Lynn University.
Okay.
In Boca Raton. That's where my daughter goes to school, and I was there. They had kind of like a celebration of the arts.
This is
event.
good. Okay, so if you're stalking a celebrity and it's a public college campus.
Yes.
There's not going to be a lot of places you're not allowed to go.
Right, you're right.
This is good.
I thought I had this, and oh my goodness, I just don't know if there was anything differently I could have done because it was complete failure, it was unsuccessful.
Oh.
But I might get another shot at this. Somebody came up and told me, be like going, hey, you know, Darius Rucker is here.
Hootie?
Okay.
I thought you were going to say it was a Buckeye player.
No.
This is big.
This is huge.
Apparently, Hootie's daughter goes to Lynn University. I'm sorry,
Okay.
he hates when you call him Hootie. Darius Rucker's daughter
Oh,
goes
boy.
to Lynn University. Yeah, I can't remember. Hootie!
He starts running.
You gotta play it cool. But it's like I love Darius Rucker. I think he's great. I love what he did with Hootie and the Blowfish, but I love all of his country stuff that he's done too. I think
That's
he's
right.
absolutely
You've
fantastic.
followed his career.
I have. And so I'm like going, oh my gosh. And it's like, you know, you see some of these people, like you got the parallels, and I'm like going, yeah, I relate. When you were singing The Dolphins Make Me Cry, I get it, man. You know, when you came up with all these songs, they speak to me. And here, what are the odds? Your daughter goes to Lynn, my daughter goes to Lynn.
We should be boys.
We should be, like, all of a sudden I had this flash of me and Darius Rucker, like playing golf, watching college football together, having
Sitting
some
on
beers,
a boat dock watching the sunset.
just being regular pals.
Him
Like,
asking-
One Corona, two men.
he doesn't realize this, but we're made to be really good friends.
He's going to ask you your opinion. Do you think you like this lyric right here? You're going to be so close.
Yeah, I mean,
You're terrible at lyrics.
No, but just the stories that speak to me. I got stories for you, Darius. I can help you write music.
Did you actually see him in the event? You made eye contact?
I did not. I started as soon as I heard, and it came from two different sources that work there, and they're credible sources. And so they're like, yes. In fact, they had said, I think it was the night before, like going, yeah, we saw Darius just, you know, like walking around. It was like, whoa, it was like really cool. And so they're like, I imagine he's at this event because I think his daughter was performing. I think she does some arts, and imagine that. Go figure.
Okay.
And so I'm scanning the whole place, and I'm walking around frantically just trying to like look. And I found out just as everybody started going to the theater. And, you know, so it was horrible timing. And I had gone around the entire event, no Darius Rucker anywhere that I saw.
You didn't go into the back of the theater and yell, Hootie! Hootie, where are you?
The Dolphins make me cry.
Yeah, so it didn't work. I didn't find him that way. And yeah, part of me is like going, hey, look, if it's meant to be, Kev, let fate take over. And one of these days you should just run into Darius. But my daughter's not in the arts.
Right.
You know, it's not that, you know, it's a school. I mean, there's several thousand students there. My daughter's into sports and his daughter's into the arts. And so, you know, how do I make this happen, Virginia? I mean, what do I do? Where do I go from here?
You do have to figure out, and it's going to be easy to do through your daughter's, you know, social networks, through people at the school, specifically what his daughter's major is. Okay, the arts is too broad. You got to figure out and fine tune what kind of things she's going to be at, and then he's guaranteed to be there. You just got to the dance too late.
Yeah.
If you got there and they were already going into the theater, I'm sure he was already seated.
I just sniffed it out.
And you just had found out about it. Now you can do a little research on the front end, figure out when the next event is.
Okay.
And you got to get there early.
Anything having to do with the arts.
Yes.
Dude,
but specifically her major.
Yeah.
Think about back in the day. Let's go back in the time.
Yeah.
You befriended a celebrity already. Vanilla Ice. He's eating a burrito. You chase him out.
Yeah, you're right.
You give him the gift of gab.
Yeah.
He befriended you.
I know.
Maybe if you tell Hootie what you did for Ice. Big name now. I'm not saying that you're directly responsible, but you were part of the snowball effect.
That's true. Okay. All right.
You meet Vanilla Ice after a burrito encounter, and all of a sudden,
That seems like it might get muddy, though, if I bring that into it. Be like, what?
Well, maybe don't
Here's
say.
my resume.
Yeah.
Maybe don't say that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good way to lead. I mean, I think the first step is just, you know, seeing him at just a casual meeting, and then hoping that, you know, he's just standing off to the side and, you know, having a beer, and I just come up and be like, hey, great event we're having, huh?
And let's not forget, too, you also befriended one Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael Lohan. So you've kind of rubbed elbows in the celeb world. And
Yeah.
for coming.
Thank you. Yeah.
You are right there with the other dorky dads. You're in the dork dad club.
I'm just saying. You've rubbed apples before, baby.
I want to kind of bring him in.
Okay,
so.
don't throw Lohan's name around when you go.
I'm not throwing any names around. I just want to be, I want on my own merit. I want him to be like going, wow, man, I get this guy. I think if I could lead in and somehow start talking about college football, because I know he's a big college football fan.
What's his team?
South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a big Gamecock fan.
Gamecock.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
From
go
Columbia.
with that.
Yeah, so I'm kind of working in on that. I just got to, this is good.
Follow your heart, follow your gut. Do what you did with a Lindsay Lohan's father or a Vanilla Ice. You got the gift.
You're right. I just need the opportunity.
That's
what I'm looking for.
You were friends with another celebrity. I thought you had another one you kind of rub elbows with. Doesn't he have another?
I got a few in my pocket.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, too, to be like, you're down here a lot. You're doing stuff here a lot. Let me help you promote whatever you want to put.
Bam.
The radio.
Bam. No, you know what? I got some advice on some places to go check out. I think you and I probably had the similar taste.
Yeah.
Got some restaurant ideas.
Some great places to watch college football.
Just drop in, hey, if you're in town on a weekend, you're looking for a place, hey, go check this place out.
He does
and if he seems like he's into it, then I just coincidentally am there on the same Saturday watching sports.
Yeah.
He shows up, oh, hey, weird seeing you. I'm glad you took my advice. And then see how it's working.
I say you just be you and do what you did with Ice. You guys became friends.
I know.
And you were
Okay.
just you.
All right. This is my new project. I have my new thing. Within 1 year, I want to be boys with Darius Rucker. It's my new plan.
Is it corny if you see him in the hallway, like he doesn't see you, and you just kind of start humming?
Yes.
Yes. You don't even know the words.
Yeah.
Well, then he stops you. No, man, those are the right words.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm sure he's going to do that. Thanks for your help.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, how mad would you be if you paid $12,000 to go to a luxury music festival in the Bahamas and then it fell apart and was complete and total chaos? This happened over the weekend, and we'll tell you what the heck behind the scenes. What went so wrong for Ja Rule and the rest of the guys putting this thing on?
Oh, yeah.
Messy.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I have got a interesting question here for you today. Now, this is kind of like one of those really deep type questions about life and what you would do. 2 different options here. Maybe telling about your outlook on life. Now, option A. Would you rather restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now? Or would you rather be 45 years old with $50 million in the bank? Where do you go with this and why?
We have to have one of those options. If not, the world blows up or something.
No, it's just I give you 2 options. You can walk away and go for C and be like going, I'm busy. I want to get a burrito. I'd be like, okay, go ahead. On your
All
way.
right. So there's an out.
Yeah, you don't have to take it. But I have this. I have 2 options for you. Would you rather restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge that you have now, or be 45 years old with $50 million in the bank?
And you still have all the knowledge in your life?
Huh?
You still have all the knowledge that you had? Like your mind doesn't get erased if you have the money?
Up to 45 now. So
Oh,
you got
that's
it now.
pretty easy, isn't it?
You think you go for that?
Yeah, absolutely. I stay 45. I don't want to start over.
But think about if you knew all the stuff that you know now at the age of 10, save yourself from any kind of problems. Just think about how evolved you would be by the time you reach this time again. And you actually could be so smart. And if you had that knowledge too, think about that. You have all the knowledge that you have now, and you'd restart your life at the age of 10.
I hear
and
you.
how much more you could make than $50 million.
Nah, I'll give me the money. I'm comfortable in my skin right now. I'm cool.
Gonna take the money and run?
Take the money and run. This it's too easy, Bronk.
Yeah, I don't want to take a risk of, I like my kids. I like my husband. It is what it is. The mistakes made you who you are, and going through it, I mean, that's part of the fun.
And if $50 million's not enough, and I need more than that, I have lost my way.
Yeah, I'm set. 50
so
mil.
You're going to take it. You're going to cash out. You're going to say this is the way to go.
Yeah.
And you're going to bail and quit.
It's the easiest option ever. It's almost like, what do you want, birthday cake or option B, horse poop? Give me birthday cake.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people were saying that on our Facebook page, we asked this question, a lot of comments, and a lot of people were saying that they would rather go to the 10 just because they think that they could make a lot more than the $50 million.
And they probably could, but I mean, what's the guarantee that you're going to have the same kids and spouse? If you like your kids and spouse, I think you have to think about that.
Yeah. Someone said, Red, I am 52, so the extra years are worth millions. The extra time that you get. Think about that. You're going to be buying yourself,
time.
An extra 35 years. Time is the one commodity that is above all money. And so that's why a lot of people, it really is, I mean, it's really kind of split down the middle between blue and red. And a lot of people are saying, I'd like the time.
So you would be baby Bronk, you'd be fat Kev at age 10, but with all the knowledge you have right now.
Well, is
that what's happening?
Restart your life at age 10.
Yeah, you know everything that you know now, but you're 10 again.
Do we have like a Back to the Future Part 2 thing going on here where you know that the Red Sox are going to win the World Series and like you know stuff like that?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I thought about that. It's not really a time thing. It's just you right now in this present day and time start at the age of 10. So, yeah, you don't go back in history with all that kind of stuff, and then you have all the sports knowledge, and you make all the money betting.
So you're 10, but everybody else is what they are?
So what would you do if all of a sudden I go missing? And then
it would be, in a sense, like Tom Hanks' Big kind of
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. I go missing, and then this 10-year-old Jaybird comes up to you. Bronk, it's me. It's Bird. I want back on the air. Am I fired? Do you believe me? Would you believe that?
I think that's...
Bronk wouldn't believe you, but I'd put you through a series of tests.
And would you
then I would believe you.
Yeah, I think I would believe 10-year-old Kevin if you really said, "This Bird, it's me. It's Kevin Ralston."
I think it's the biggest knock on this thing is that, let's say right now I turn into a 10-year-old, and it's like, okay, my whole family, it's like I'm about the age of my, youngest son, Cannon. And I mean, that's going to be weird. He'd be going, Dad, and I'm like 2 years older than him. It's like,
Man, I thought the question was stupid, and I guess I was the stupid one.
How many times in a day do you say that?
I don't know.
Amy's on here from Stewart. Okay, Amy, here are your two options. Would you rather restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now, or be 45 years old with $50 million in the bank? What do you choose and why?
I would absolutely go back to age 10 and live it all over again. I always talk about that. And the only reason is because, even though some of it was not good, some of it was amazing, and I would do it all again, and I would do it all exactly the same way again.
Yeah, and if you did it, you would at least know the stuff that you really loved and be like, oh my gosh, think about how much better it would be, because now you know what's good and what's bad, and you can really focus on the good and then try all kinds of new stuff and add to the better. So by the time your life is all over, you're like, oh my gosh, what a life I led. And I led my life. That's the one time. Sometimes I'm like going, man, if I could only go back to my 10-year-old self, be like, get on it, man. You think you got all the time in the world, but you don't necessarily. Keep trying things, learn things. Get to this age now where you learn at 10, so by the time you hit 25, you are vroom. I mean, in the fast lane, baby. You're ready to go. Your life is going to be that much richer.
If we all became 10, would you still try to do a show together as 10-year-olds and try to convince the audience that we really are who we are?
Yeah, why not?
I think we try.
But I think what makes your life rich is your relationships, not your money.
But you can make new ones.
But I love my kids that I have now and my husband that I have now. Like, I don't want to risk that for anything.
Well, it's a big hang up with it.
No amount of money is worth what I think I already have, which is...
If you knew that when you caught back up to that age that they would be back in your life again, would you do it?
Well, that's too easy. Then where's the risk?
No, I'm just saying. Let's say that was the case. You knew that you would meet back up with Panda in time, and then you would have Magnolia and Rocco. Does that change your answer?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's just messing with stuff you're not supposed to mess with.
Of course it is.
Brock's dropping that Twilight Zone bomb this morning.
I'm going to stay, and I'm going to take your $50 million, because that sounds awesome.
Now I'm thinking about becoming 10 again.
For you, I would think you would love it. Imagine all the
Yeah.
things you'd be able to do.
You've got no wife and kids. Don't worry, you can find Denny's
You'd
again.
have the same mindset. Now it actually makes sense.
Literally not changed much since I was 10.
Stacy's on here from Wellington. So are you going back to the age of 10 with the knowledge you have now, or do you want to be 45 with $50 million, Stacy?
I think I'd rather be 45 with $50 million. I'm a single mom with 2 teenage kids.
Yep.
And I would never change them for the world. And I wouldn't, even though I'm in the circumstances that I'm in, I love them so dearly, and I would never want to change, anything. And plus, I'll be 45 next month. So that would be really nice if I could have $50 million for my birthday.
Just be exactly where I am right now. Okay.
What do you do, Bronk?
I think I'm going to go back to the age of 10. I'm going to go back to the age of 10 just because, there's a lot of things where I'm like, well, man, I wish I'd have really had it together.
Because you miss them snacks. That's why you want to go back to age 10.
No, I would do that over again. I wouldn't eat the way I did. That's
He'd
another
be
thing
a
I would have learned.
fit kid.
I'd be a real fit kid.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's what you're going back in the game to be healthy?
Yeah.
Weak! A 10-year-old health kid?
Oh, you'll have your 10-year-old metabolism with what you know.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
you'll
my
be
gosh.
fine.
How great would that be?
That's so terrible.
All right, want to jump in on the conversation? You can go to the KVJ Show Facebook page and give us your thoughts. What would you choose to do?
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Oh boy, this sounds fancy. Over the weekend, there was supposed to be a luxury music festival. Oh. Tickets were like $12,000, $8,000, depending on what amenities you wanted. Everybody was going to get this first-class experience, and it went bad. People were leaving, calling it a scam, a sham, a complete cluster F. Ja Rule was part of the team putting it on. Coming up in a second, we'll tell you the behind the scenes of what the heck happened at this Fry Festival in the Bahamas. Before we get into that, though, I know that you found out that Olivia Munn is single again.
Yes.
Her and Aaron Rodgers have split up, and he did not take too long at all. He's already been spotted with one of the hotties from Baywatch, the new Baywatch movie. Kelly Rohrbach is her name. And apparently Kelly and Aaron love to golf. They both love football. They were holding hands and looking very flirty the other day until TMZ saw them. And then they dropped hands and were like, oh, we weren't kissing. No, that wasn't us. So it looks like he has already moved on quickly. No word on what Olivia is up to. It looks like there may be a Roseanne reunion. Here's John Goodman talking a little bit about it with the girls from The View. I guess it's being shopped around.
Wow, okay.
John, would you ever consider a reboot of Roseanne?
Oh, hell yes. Well, the Big R and I did a pilot about 5 years ago that didn't go anywhere right on this very lot. But we were very happy working together. And I talk to her every once in a while.
Wow.
But if we could get everybody together.
Huh. It's pretty cool. Was that on The View or The Talk?
That was The Talk.
Oh, I'm
okay.
sorry. I thought it was The View.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, because his old daughter is on The Talk.
Yes, Sarah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes,
Sarah Gilbert.
Yes, that's right.
They did a little bit together where they kind of did 20 years later, Roseanne, and she's sitting on the couch with John Goodman. She's like, yeah, I got something uncomfortable to tell you. And he's like, what is it? And he's like, I'm a talk show host. And, they played off the whole thing. And he's like, oh, I thought you were going to say you were gay.
That's cute.
What was her name on the show in Roseanne?
Darlene.
Yeah, oh, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was going to zing the Bronx.
It turns out your contest isn't that tricky for the Bronx.
My contest
You almost forgot the name of the show.
I did. I'm an idiot.
And finally here, what the heck happened at this Fry Festival in the Bahamas? People paid as much as $12,000 a ticket to attend this festival that was billed as a luxury music festival on a private island in the Bahamas. Doesn't that sound fancy?
Oh, yeah.
So people showed up and they said there was mass disorganization, half-built tents.
Yeah.
There were not even like real tents. They were recycled disaster relief tents.
Oh, my gosh.
They said the food was like a soup kitchen where they got 2 pieces of bread, a piece of cheese, and salad with no dressing. They said there were feral dogs running the island, like roaming around, like rah, rah, barking at people.
Oh, wow.
They said there was no beverages. People were freaking out because they were literally like trying to get off the island and there were no ways to get off the island. They were stuck on this island and freaking out.
Yeah, and they said it's not as developed as, if you go to like Freeport or Nassau. And so,
no, it was just like rocks.
Yeah, all the hotels were booked. And so people were trying to get flights to Miami. And over the weekend, they were hanging out there. Everybody's doing these festivals now. And they're so big, your Tortugas and your Sunfests and all this kind of stuff. And so everybody wants to get on the game, but they don't realize just how much work it takes to plan these things.
Yeah, especially when you're housing people on the island itself.
Yeah.
They apparently built all these tents, these luxury cabanas, but then bad weather took them all down with no time to rebuild.
Yeah.
So it was just mass chaos. And they say that everybody's going to get their money back. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Ja Rule was tweeting that everybody was safe and headed back home, so that's a good thing. And that's what's going on in your dirt, brought to you by Nurses Night Out. It happens this Thursday at downtown at the Gardens. It's a free event. It starts at 5 o'clock. Palm Healthcare Foundation's going to be out there. Also, Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center, St. Mary's Medical Center as well. We'll see you out there.
Looking at birthdays today, Jamie Dornan from the 50 Shades of Grey franchise is turning 35 today. Tim McGraw is 50. Looking fantastic. Dude's in great shape, man.
He is, man.
Shape of his life. He's looking real good. So happy birthday to both those guys. Also want to say happy 10th birthday to Kayla from Daddy, Abby, and Jack. She listens every single morning, and they like a quick chant for Kayla. 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 Also, happy 15th birthday to the twins, Anya and Natalia from Santa Lucia's High School. That's from Mom Rachel and Dad Brian.
Go Chiefs!
There they are at one of the KVJ Volunteer Army Beach cleanups.
Aww.
That's the one we did in Boca.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of the cleanest beaches we've ever seen.
Yeah, it was. They didn't need us at all. Also, happy 17th birthday to Addis DeFazio. That is from your mom and aunt, Emmanuel, Elijah, and Naya. Goes to Fort Pierce Central High School. So there you go. Big old happy birthday there. Got your own birthday, want to get it on the KVJ show? All you got to do is just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, I-95 and the Florida Turnpike both up to speed this morning and incident-free throughout Palm Beach, Broward, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work and school this morning. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ Show. People always ask me, how did you go from high school student to working on the KVJ Show so quickly? The answer? The Connecticut School of Broadcasting. I was able to get the hands-on training I needed in a matter of months, not years, with no massive student loans to worry about. Take it from me. If it's a career in broadcasting you're dreaming about, then look no further than the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Broadcasting is a field built on connections, and the best part of the program at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting is you're being taught by industry professionals who already have established their own connections and can help you do the same. The Connecticut School of Broadcasting Broadcasting has placed thousands of grads in both radio and television, whether it be sports, news, entertainment, behind the scenes, or on air. The Connecticut School of Broadcasting can help you get your dream job as well. Do what I did. Head to their website, gocsb.com, schedule a hands-on campus tour at one of their 2 campuses in Miami or North Palm Beach, and see what they're all about. Day and evening classes start in July, so schedule your campus tour today. Call 1-800-TV-RADIO or visit gocsb.com to schedule your campus tour at either their Miami campus or their North Palm Beach campus today.
May is here and South Florida is heating up, which means it's time to strip. And by that we mean it's time to get rid of all of your unwanted body hair forever. Right now, you can save up to 60% off laser hair removal with the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal. Body Details has amazing locations throughout South Florida with convenient night and weekend hours. They're the only company with a completely free lifetime guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Savor your morning with the new chorizo burrito, made with fluffy scrambled eggs and chorizo, wrapped in a warm flour tortilla for just $1.49 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary for a limited time only.
Fact. Every moment is better with McCafe. Like a McCafe iced coffee, which, let's go over the facts, is cold and refreshing. And who could forget the fact that there's also McCafe smoothies and frappes, which in fact are awesome. So, you should in fact go to McDonald's and grab a cold McCafe now. And that's a fact.
Ice Cold gets bold and creamy. Now for a limited time, enjoy any size McCafe iced coffee for just $1.49. $1.49, and that's a fact. Prices and participation may vary.
Have you heard about the new outlet store in town?
Yeah, Macy's Backstage just opened their newest outlet store inside Macy's at Boynton Beach Mall with great deals on new items arriving every week.
They have the best prices on home decor, apparel, shoes, handbags, beauty, toys, and more.
Fab fashion, incredible deals, all at prices so great you never need coupons. Join the hunt for savings today at Boynton Beach Mall or visit them online at macy'sbackstage.com for more info.
Another one of my friends used Greek Moving and Storage on Friday. I can't wait to hear from her how great her move was. That's the great thing about sending somebody to Greek. I know they're going to be taken care of. I don't have to stress. I know that they're going to get that VIP treatment because they give it to everybody. Greek Moving and Storage is amazing. They're going to make you feel like you are the most important person in the world. They bring a team of men into your place. They'll pack you up if you want. They'll unpack you at the new place. It is so awesome to watch them work. They're fully licensed and insured. They bring this great energy and this great vibe into your home, and you will just love them. You will tell all your friends. GreekMoving.com or on your mobile phone. Pick it up right now and press ** Greek. A free quote is waiting for you. And I love this too. They've got a new referral system where you tell your friends about Greek and you get cash. Yeah, you get cash for referring Greek Moving and Storage. It's called Greek Rewards, and it pays you cash. Pick up your mobile phone right now and press ** Greek for your free quote or to find out about how you can get paid, courtesy of Greek Moving and Storage.
Mom, no matter what she does, she gives it her all. This Mother's Day, help her do more of what she loves with a gift card from Massage Envy. Give Mom more yoga posing, more cross training, and more soccer momming. And now, buy $125 in Massage Envy gift cards and get a free 60-minute facial session or 30-minute massage upgrade. Perfect for Mom. Only at Massage Envy. See participating Massage Envy franchise locations for details. Offer not valid online.
So, Hewlett, man, what exactly is a Hewlett Healthy Home Service I've been hearing about?
Well, Greg, it's Hewlett's way to safeguard your family while defending your home against unhealthy pests. Our methods focus on protecting your family and our environment. And your pets, too.
What about my lawn?
Green and weed-free.
Termite problem?
Not a problem for Hewlett. We are a family-owned South Florida company providing over 45 years of great service. We guarantee results or your money back.
Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
This is Jimmy John. This Tuesday from 4 to 8 p.m., I'm having a Customer Appreciation Day. You can get a Jimmy John sub for just $1. As much as I'd love to deliver it to you, it's good for in-shop only. This special is available at participating Jimmy John's locations. Hope to see you this Tuesday.
Hey, Hey, it's Jay Bird. Who is looking for a new vehicle? Well, now is the time. Head on over to Lou Bacro Pompano Beach Chevrolet. They are leading the league when it comes to great, affordable cars. Now, what I want you to do is sit down with my man, Howard. He's the general manager over there. I got a ton of emails this last week of people who did go over to Lou Bacro Pompano Beach Chevrolet. They're going there. They're test driving the cars. And my man, Howard, he wants to put money back into your pocket. That's what they do over there at Lou Bacro Pompano Beach Chevrolet. They make it very easy, very convenient, and it's affordable. Now, they are located 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. It's in Broward County, right off I-95. Very easy. Or head up their website, PompanoChevy.com. PompanoChevy.com. Check out everything they've got on the lot right now, whether it's used or whether it's brand new. Lou Bacro Pompano Beach Chevrolet. They've got it all. They got a great service department. They gave me a brand new air conditioner in my truck, and it is amazing. Like I said, talk to my man Howard. Sit down with him. Tell him your finances. He will make it all good. Lou Bacro Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Go in there today or this weekend, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Sleep Number.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Lauren Oleski. Waking up to warm and windy conditions this Monday morning. A southeast wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts near 25 at times and temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Heading to the mid 80s this afternoon. Could see a few isolated showers for that morning drive in and throughout the afternoon today under a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, cooling off only into the upper 70s.
Subway restaurants feature a different 6-inch sub for $3.50 every day. Today's $3.50 sub of the day is Italian BMT at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Got a busy week and a busy Friday coming up. It's going to be Cinco de Mayo. Today is Uno de Mayo. So we got a couple days to go, but on Friday, it's going to be a fun time at Rosalita's. We're going to be there starting at 5 o'clock, and if you love your Mexican food, you can get a cheese enchilada, a shredded beef burrito, rice, refried beans, plus your choice of a Corona or a margarita for only $9.79.
Ooh, I could go for that right now.
Yeah, pretty good little deal. Plus, they got a 2-for-1 happy hour all day, including appetizers at the bar from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., so you can start even before we get there. Stick around after we leave, and you get free tequila shots from 9 to 11 p.m.
Fancy.
That is Friday right there in Atlantis. It is Rosalita's for Cinco de Mayo.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, got a round of, I don't know the words, karaoke. We're going to be singing a Sunfest artist. We're going to have the music playing underneath us. We get to hear that, but you're not going to have the words. It's going to be blank. You know, normally when you do karaoke, the beautiful thing about it is it's right there in front of you, so you got the words to kind of like fall back on. And a lot of times you think you know the words to a song, but you really don't.
Oh, man, there's so many songs. I'm so bad at lyrics.
So we've all picked out a Sunfest artist that we're going to be performing one of their songs today. I'm going to be doing Weezer. What you got, Virginia?
I'm going to be doing Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, huh?
I'm
Okay.
not really good at the lyrics.
Kind of looking forward to that performance. What do you got today, Jay Bird?
I've got Blink 182, and I don't know any of their songs. I know sort of how they go. Don't know a lick of the lyrics.
We're going to get a performance out of Denny's here today? Or
Oh,
what?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think we should. Okay, good. All right, well, you can stick around. We'll see who does the best job. You guys get to be the judges on that coming up here in just a couple of minutes. And yes, today is May 1st. It's become NSYNC Day. This is a very busy week. We got Cinco de Mayo on Friday. You got Star Wars Days on Thursday. That's May the 4th.
Goodness.
Why is today NSYNC Day?
It's gonna be May.
May?
Yeah, May 1st.
No, stop it.
Yes.
Gosh, no!
It is now officially known as NSYNC Day, and they say that the memes will be crushing your social media all day long. And they did a graph on this of people searching for NSYNC, and it goes through the roof. So on May 1st, it has really kind of officially, unofficially become NSYNC Day.
Because of It's Gonna Be May.
Yeah, baby. You know it. Come on. I know you don't want to, but you got to. Sing along, baby. NSYNC Day.
I've been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. Just seen them all come and go. I remember you told me that it made you believe in no man, no cry. Maybe that's why every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me. You got no choice, babe, but to move on. And you know there ain't no time to waste. You're just too blind to see, but in the end you know it's gonna be me. You can't deny, so just tell me why. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me. Ooh, yeah. There comes a day when I'll be the one you'll see. It's gonna be me. All that I do is not enough for you. I don't wanna lose it, but I'm not like that. When finally you get to love, guess what? Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me.
Oh, yeah, baby. We got a very fun week that's going to be coming up here. I'm very excited for this. Cinco de Mayo, Star Wars Day, and Sunfest, of course, kicking off on Wednesday night. Telling you, I don't know what's my favorite night. I'm like, well, oh, no, it's my favorite night. Then I look at another night. I'm like, no, it's my favorite. I'm excited for Saturday, Sunday. Going to be a great lineup as well. And they kick it off strong Wednesday night. You got Snoop Dogg, Weezer, and the Strumbellas that are going to be playing Sunfest on Wednesday. So not too shabby. So here's what we got. No lyric karaoke today. All righty.
Do we get to look at the lyrics for a second?
You do. You get just a second to kind of like take them in. Because it's been a while since I've heard my song, Buddy Holly by Weezer.
I'm not going to, it's like, what's the
Yeah.
point?
It's not even the chorus. Mine's like the
They're all
sing-songy part.
They all take place from the verse.
Oh, no.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting with the verse. Yeah, because that is key. I got to know exactly where this
Oh,
starts.
it's the verse?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, where does mine start, for
Starts from
instance?
the top. Oh, the Weezer song.
Okay, what's with these homies? Is that the... Oh, okay.
Here's the verse.
You know how I know the beginning of that song. All right.
I think it's... Yeah, are you talking about the... You're talking about the verse, not the chorus.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about the chorus, Jay Bird? It's starting with the beginning of the song. Is that what you're saying, Denny's?
Yep, all of them start from the beginning.
I'm done. Oh, gee,
And
all
you,
right.
you can feel free to jump on the chorus. The chorus is in there after the verse.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I mean, what you need to do is, let's say, for instance, you were this artist and you're performing in front of thousands of people. You've got to try to make it up, and if you don't know the lyrics, you got to make it sound like you don't not know the lyrics.
It's all about confidence and selling it.
It is.
Okay.
That's kind of what it's all about.
I like it.
Oh, no.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Okay.
I picked the ex-ambassadors for my song Last Minute Edition.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody want to start this thing off?
Denny's.
Denny. Denny.
I haven't looked at the lyrics. I can't even remember how this one goes.
Do you even know how your songs go?
No. I know the chorus, but that's not what we're doing.
Okay.
Brock, you want to lead us?
I'll give it a shot here. All right. I'm doing Buddy Holly by Weezer. Okay. We'll make this thing work here. All right.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got her from? What I have such cheese in my hair? Cause I don't think it's fun. Ooh, and my pants are tight. Ooh, and I feel alright. Ooh, and I don't know what she's just hooked up Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. No, I don't care about
I think you did good.
Oh, that was awesome.
You did great.
I did not do great.
That was awesome.
You faked it good.
I did not do
really?
great. If that was Weezer singing that at Sunfest, the story would be like going, okay, does River Cuomo need to go into rehab?
Yeah, but you sold it.
On the fly, that was
God,
great.
Yeah, that was good.
Gosh, I went blank. I'm so mad at that performance.
No, you did fine.
that was
We're
awesome.
Brock fans.
You did fine.
Okay. All right, who's up next?
I think Virginia looks like she's ready to go.
I'm so not ready to go. I don't know any of these lyrics.
I guess I'll go.
Okay, Jaybird is doing Blink-182, All the Small
Oh
Things.
my gosh.
Okay, I don't know the words karaoke. We got the music bed. And it's just like you're up there doing karaoke, and all of a sudden the screen goes blank, and you got to
Hey,
make
you're
it
not
work.
a Blink 182 guy.
I sort of know the melody, and that's about it. Denny's, how long do I have to go into it?
So it's going to be distorted guitar into the palm mute, and that's where you come in, that's where you shine.
Okay.
That's where you shine.
All right, you got to have lyrics. Even if you don't know what the real ones are, you
gotcha.
got to make this work.
All right.
Okay, make us believe that you know this song. All right, here's your song, and begin.
Hard things, play it down. Take me, put it in the ground. Loving my heart, taking my pick. Everybody wants to sick. All these games, they are so lame. Take my brain, and you are insane. If you want to, take my butt.
What?
I don't really say what. Hey, you don't know, and now I will grow, but you might be my little hoe. Yes, I just wanna be loving you for eternity. Yeah.
Okay,
That was funny.
That was very punk. That was very
That
punk.
was.
You got some punk in you.
I'm sorry if I swore.
It got close. I had one finger on this. I had one finger on the dump button. I'm like, oh, where is he going with this?
I don't know that song that well at all.
Well, you gave up your butt.
It didn't feel safe there for a minute. Did not feel safe. All right, let's go on ahead, and you want to go with Denny's and give Virginia just another second to absorb the lyrics over there?
Yeah, let's go with Denny's.
Yeah,
Denny's.
Denny's. Yeah.
Okay. You're doing the X Ambassadors. It's playing on Sunday at Sunfest?
Yep, the Unsteady song. I've heard it a million times, but I couldn't tell you one lyric from it.
It's kind of the way it goes with some of them radio songs. All right, this is producer Denny's. I don't know the words karaoke. All he's got is the music bed, and he's got to make the lyrics work. If he knows them, good, sing them. If not, got to make them up. All right, here you go, Denny's. Here's your song.
Mama, I'm so alone. I want you to hold. And if I need it, I hope you got some weed. Yeah. I love you and don't let me go.
I don't remember that part.
I love you, but don't let go. Daddy, I love ya. You know that I want to hug ya and take ya to the place we love.
sister, I miss ya. You know I don't wanna kiss ya. This song is so slow
and long.
And hold on to me. Hold on to me. A little unsteady.
The whole
Pretty
song,
unsteady.
your lyrics, it sounded like it was like a romantic love song to everyone in your family. And like I saw the video, all of a sudden you're making out with your mom, then you're making out with your dad.
But he's struggling with it.
Then he
Your
goes
mom
through-
gives you weed?
Then he goes-
Conflicted.
He's on weed, then his sister, he's making out with his sister. I'm like going, whoa, what is this guy doing in this song?
I remember he drops a lot of families in there.
What's going on there? All right, final performance here.
Oh boy.
I don't know the words karaoke, and I will keep my finger on the dump button for Virginia doing some Snoop Dogg gin and juice. Okay, I don't know.
This is fun. I think we should do it like this forever.
Well, you got to try to remember because you always think you know it, and when the lyrics are there and you're singing along to the radio, it's easy because it's it really it's forgiving, and you hear the song, you're like, okay, yeah, now I remember. But no, you don't have that.
This is a song that I only know the chorus to. I have no idea even how it started.
Well, just follow your heart.
That's
Dog.
it. Yeah, that's it.
Dog.
The only rule is you got to have lyrics.
Okay,
That's the
all
only
right.
rule. You just got to keep going, even if you don't have anything. Virginia?
Tell me when it's time to go, Denny's.
So this is a hip hop beat. It kind of just loops forever.
Whenever you
can
want.
come in, yeah. As one rotation, you can
When
come
you-
in
when you feel it.
When you feel it.
Okay. So she's starting at the beginning of the song?
She can start at the beginning, let it roll once through if you want to give some shout outs and then jump into it.
Oh, that's great.
Give some shout
Snoop
outs.
does that.
Yeah, warm it up.
Okay. Here's Virginia doing a little gin and juice. Sunfest artist Snoop Dogg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to throw out a shout out to Kevin Zitt and Denny Zitt. You got a big one.
Giant one on my nose. Thanks, me.
Yo. All you teens out there sporting your zits.
All right.
Rock 'em, red face. It's so hard being double V in the LBC. Snoop D.O.G. I'm feeling a little loose. Where's my gin and juice? I don't know the words. I think y'all heard. Let's get back into ripping on Kevin Zitt. What? It's red. It's all in his head.
It's the only thing that's working for her. Everything else is a total complete failure.
You don't hear that too often when someone says, I don't know what to do during this song.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That was the one where the crowd turns on you. That was a complete failure.
All she did was rip.
All she did was rip on my zit.
It turns on Kevin.
She ripped on my zit and then fell apart. That's what you get for ripping on my zit.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see where she was gonna go with all this zit talk.
I kind of was looking forward to it, and then just a bunch of nothing.
I'm sorry.
I mean, we all got to agree Virginia was the worst, right?
Yeah.
There's no argument
That
there.
was bad.
Although she was pretty darn funny. Though.
Yeah. Okay.
That was bad.
All right. Anybody for a favorite vote on that? Who did the best job
I
with
think
no
you
lyrics today?
did.
You did the best.
Yeah, you
think
definitely
so?
did.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know. I kind of like your Blink 182.
But here's the thing, though, Riggy. Riggy knew that song pretty darn well. All of us didn't know our songs. We're just saying.
No,
The
I
fix
agree.
is in.
That's why I like yours best. My vote's for Jaybird, Blink 182, and Denny's disturbing version of Ex Ambassadors. That guy needs to see like a therapist or something. There's something inside of him.
Smoking weed with his family. They're making out. What?
What?
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Just a couple of incidents to be on the lookout for your Monday morning commute. We have a crash on Australian Avenue southbound at Southern Boulevard. You'll find the left lane blocked there. And minor delays on the northbound exit ramp to North Lake Boulevard from I-95 in Riviera Beach. Got a crash there blocking the left-right turn lane. For traffic on the 5s, stay connected with News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick Weight Loss, they do it right, man. They know what they're doing. I love the program. I've done the program. I know it inside and out, and I still, to this day, use the tools that I learned courtesy of Quick Weight Loss. Unlike others, results guaranteed, no exercise required, no prepackaged meals. Results are guaranteed. If you do the program, you are going to lose weight. No prepackaged meals, no exercise. Lose up to 100 pounds or more. I did the program, and I lost 25 pounds on it. I know for a fact that it works. Right now, get 6 weeks, just $66. All services included. Plus, kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. Visit quickweightloss.net. There's 17 locations from Miami to Vero. For one near you, just dial **quick on your mobile phone. Dial **QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, dial *78425 on your mobile phone for Quick Weight Loss. Dial **quick.
17 sold, 1714. 84 months, 4.9%. Includes tax tag, title, registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved credit, 740 plus credit score. Must qualify for all incentives. JD Power award information. Visit jdpower.com. Expires 4/30/17.
At West Palm Beach Kia, if you don't have any money, new Kia Fortes and Souls, $219 a month with a real zero down. At West Palm Beach Kia, everybody gets spring amnesty. Imagine credit forgiveness, back credit, slow credit. You're forgiven. If you make at least $350 a week, new Kia Fortes and Souls, $219 a month with not one penny down. We'll pay your taxes, dealer fees, everything. And we want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. Own a new Forte or Soul, $219 a month with not one penny down, not a lease. Own it. Kia Soul, 2016 highest ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality by JD Power at West Palm Beach Kia during our spring amnesty event. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail, westpalmbeachkia.com.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now. You can get these curves for your body. Finance deals available. Don't worry about the money. Let their eyes wander. You control the crowd. Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now. For a hot body transformation. Make Strax Rejuvenation your surgery destination. Get sexy now.
Strax offers the best price guarantee. Bring them a written quote from any board-certified surgeon for an identical procedure, and Strax will beat it by 10%. Also, super easy financing. Whether it's breast, face, or body, hair grafts, gastric sleeves, or vaginal rejuvenation, you can consult with several board-certified surgeons. For tax season, fat transfer and breast augmentations are currently starting under $3,500. Wrinkle reducers, fillers, and lasers at their lowest prices ever. Get sexy now. Call Strax at 954-634-3333. That's 954-634-3333 or straxrejuvenation.com.
Greg, why are you listening to the walls with that stethoscope?
Shh, Hewlett man, I'm trying to hear if I have termites.
You know Hewlett offers a free Healthy Home termite inspection.
I'm sure they're just in there eating away. Now I need to have my house tinted. I'll have to pack up, move out. Oh, my.
Relax. Hewlett's no-tent termite service means no evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com. Unless you don't mind being eaten out of house and home.
I think those termites have eaten enough.
Just call Hewlett.
You don't have to go far to get ahead. Advance your career with a degree from an acclaimed, not-for-profit university that's close to home and committed to your success. Nova Southeastern University Palm Beach offers flexible class formats that allow you to earn your degree conveniently, on-site or online. Learn more at our open house on Tuesday, May 9th from noon to 6 p.m. RSVP at nova.edu/Palm Beach Open House.
There's a place where compassion and expertise come together to make children well. At Jupiter Medical Center, we're proud to offer 24/7 emergency room care from highly skilled pediatric physicians. In collaboration with Nicholas Children's Hospital, we provide expert surgery and imaging and deliver compassionate care for children staying in our kids-centered DeGeorge Pediatric Unit. Jupiter Medical Center is here for your children 24/7.
Hey, I tell you what, if you are not happy with your entertainment system that you got in your home, if you're not getting the best in TV, the best in movies, if it's not easy to find, if it's not easy to get, if your Wi-Fi is slow, if you don't have hotspots when you leave your house, if you aren't able to watch things on your mobile devices, you're doing it completely wrong because you obviously don't have Xfinity. They give you everything that you need, everything that I just mentioned. It's right there. At home, you got this amazing X1 DVR. It's got a voice remote, and it'll find your shows faster with just the sound of your voice. When you're away, you can download and watch your favorite shows on the go wherever you are. And plus, you got great Wi-Fi coverage. These hotspots all over the entire country, so you're not going to be using and gobbling up your data plan. And you can get it for as low as $19.99 a month for 12 months. And you can get even more speed with the Blast Internet with speeds up to 75 megabits per second when you call up 1-800-XFINITY or go to xfinity.com. Got to hurry, though. Offer ends 6/25/2017. Requires enrollment, eco-bill, paperless billing, and auto pay. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New customers only. Equipment taxes and fees, including broadcast TV fee and RSN fee extra, and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity gigabit service, router coverage, and speed on 5 gigahertz band. Severe weather, heavy rain, or snow may interfere with the satellite signal, causing the picture to freeze or to pixelate.
Get to Badcock Home Furniture and More for Mother's Day savings. Shop furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics, and more with no credit refused and interest-free financing for 18 months. Apply in-store or online at badcocksfl.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Oh, yeah, baby. You know, it's a Monday, but it actually feels like a fun day. I'm having a good time here today. We're doing a little, forgot the words, karaoke. We're doing Sunfest artists. I gotta tell you, I thought Jaber really did the best. I like your punk rendition of All the Small Things.
Thank you. Even though I appreciate that, Bronk. Even though I thought Virginia did the worst, I found her shout-outs to be my favorite part of the entire thing.
That did start out well, yeah. Shout out to my zit, yeah.
And Denny's zit.
Yeah.
We all had zits at the same time. Mine fell off finally.
Mine's dissipating, but now
Yeah.
Denny's is going strong.
Denny's got a good one, huh?
Denny's is picking up where me and you left off,
Why
Jaber.
do we all have zits all of a sudden? That's
don't
weird,
know.
man.
It's a great question, yeah, I don't know.
Yours is still fighting the good fight.
Yeah, mine
Kevin.
held on for several days. Apparently, I only get like 1 or 2 zits a year, but they're around for 6 months.
Yours is actually getting bigger.
You gotta pop it.
I did, yeah. I don't know what it
You
was.
gotta pop it again.
Okay, I will.
Is
It
that
looks
why?
like it's got a second life. Sometimes you'll pop it
Yeah.
and you'll think you got it,
Back from the dead.
but yep, you're getting it now.
It looks like you're struggling with impetigo.
Now it's a zombie zit.
Sometimes there'll be 2 zits in one.
Yeah, I know,
It's
right?
messed up.
I had a little zit family. All them living together in perfect harmony.
Be careful you don't give yourself impetigo or impetigo, depending on how you say it.
Huh?
Be careful you don't give yourself.
What is that?
It's a skin thingy.
That you get from zits?
I think you get it from just bacteria and messing with things and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Messing with things? Okay.
The best thing you can do is clean out a zit like that. Pop
Yeah.
it, clean it out. Like put some rubbing alcohol or something to kill all the bacteria. That's the best thing you can do.
Okay, all right, yeah. That's what I normally do. Yeah.
Otherwise, it grows back.
Yeah. I'll get it. Thank you, though.
You can barely notice it, though.
This Zit Talk brought to you by Noxzema.
It doesn't look like Rudolph's nose at all.
Yeah, you can barely tell it's there.
Stacy, who do you think had the worst performances in, I don't know, the lyrics karaoke today?
We're going to go with Denny's.
Oh, okay, Denny's. Yeah, his weird Oedipus complex song about wanting to sleep with everybody in his family.
He doesn't even have a sister, but yet he's making out with her.
I don't know where that all came from, but
It's
yeah.
hot.
Okay. You thought Virginia did okay, Stacy?
Yeah, the shout-out. You always got to go with the shout-out.
Oh, yeah, you want people over in the shout-outs.
But, I mean, it wasn't a
The
shout-out.
rest of it was really bad after
Yeah.
the shout-outs.
Okay, all right. Well, coming up here in just a second, you remember from Friday, we actually had a pretty good-looking hookup or hang-up. I really didn't think, I don't know, I was a little bit skeptical because she was into cats and he wasn't. But apparently they were able to ride through. And do we have a good outcome? How was the date? It was Jen and Daniel and a little hookup or hang-up. They went out over the weekend. We'll get an update on how that date went coming up next.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her away. 'Cause cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful.
So, what happened with Jen and Daniel's date? Hook up or hang up? We actually had a hookup on Friday. You know, see, I loved the fact that Jen came into this and she said, you know what? I'm going to throw caution to the wind. I'm here. I'm open to love. I just want to see what happens. Because that's really what it is. This is just kind of like the first step. Do we have a chance? Is there anything there where you guys might connect on?
Even though he's allergic to cats and she loves cats,
Yeah.
she's taking a chance on love.
Yeah, I like it. I had a good feeling about it.
Okay, so we found out a little bit about Jen. If you missed it on Friday, Jen sounded great. She sounded very open to people. She is all about personality, not necessarily about looks.
Doesn't care if guys have guts or weird-looking boobs.
All good with it. She had a great voice. She busted out a little singing there, and I thought that was amazing.
Fiona Apple, she laid on
And
us.
Criminal.
It's not easy to sound good over a phone like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
That's how she nailed it.
Daniel's a dude that takes care of himself. He used to play college basketball. Now he's into trapeze stuff. He just, kind of all over the place. His musical taste, classic to hip-hop, and sounded like an all-around pretty cool dude. So she took a chance at it. So how did it work out? I'm just kind of curious. We're going to have part 2 of Hookup. We got Jen and Daniel on here. Hello, good morning.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
All right, so tell us all about Friday night. Let's start with you, Jen. I'll let you give us a recap. What did you and Daniel do for your evening together?
Well, we had a little bit of dinner, and then we went to karaoke, of course.
Okay.
Because I have to show him. I have to show him what I can do.
Yeah, I mean,
and,
honestly, that was you busting out Criminal on Friday. That was really kind of what won me over. But Daniel, do you do karaoke? Like, is that something that you ever do?
I haven't done it before. It was my first time, but I like trying new things, and it was amazing. Homegirl can sing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's good. What about you? Did you actually get up there and perform?
I'm not really a singer. I did a rap song.
Ooh, what'd you do?
All right, I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna say it. You guys have to guess, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right, I like games.
Okay, I like games.
All right, if you guys don't know this, oh boy. All right, now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I like to take a minute, just sit right there. I tell you how I became a prince of a town called
Bel Air! Yeah! Oh, that was awesome. That's a great karaoke song too, because
It
so many
is.
people know it. And okay,
good pick.
Jen, what did you think of Daniel's karaoke performance on Friday?
I thought it was great, and it was exactly that way. The whole audience was, and it was the first time he ever did it. So what a great reaction, huh, Daniel?
Oh,
You did well.
Yeah, we rocked that place. We had a great time.
You see why I like doing this so much, yes?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you guys did karaoke. It sounds like that went well. You brought the house down. And how did your whole night together end on Friday?
Well, we decided to take a walk on the beach, and Daniel. You
Sounds like let me have Daniel take this because it sounds like he's very excited to talk here. Daniel, what do you want to tell us about post karaoke? What happened?
Oh, we just went for the most wonderful walk on the beach, man. And I mean, it lasted for hours. We walked for hours and hours.
Okay, did you all make out on the beach? Everyone's wondering.
It wasn't about that. It was about the time we spent together.
So yes,
you made out.
Okay.
You around second base?
I'm not saying yes or no. We had a great time. We really got to know each other. I'll put it that way.
Well, then let's see if Jen will crack. Jen, how would you describe your night on the beach with Daniel?
Well, he is very sweet and very kind and caring and emotional. We talked a lot about things, and yes, he's very affectionate.
He says that he still works out. Was a college basketball player. Did you get to see any of that physique, Jen?
Yeah, I saw a little bit.
Okay, yes or no? Did you see him without his shirt off? Yes or no?
Without the shirt, yeah.
Oh.
Shirt's been off. Okay. Yes or no? And you don't have to answer this. Did he see you without your shirt on?
Maybe.
Oh, Daniel!
This is success in a big way.
Can I keep asking questions, Kev?
Go right ahead.
Okay, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Did we keep our pants on?
Gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
We ain't talking about kissing.
Did you? Wow.
It went well.
All right.
It went well.
Okay.
Did they have sex?
It was very well.
Okay. I'm glad to hear this. Is there any chance you guys might hang out again, do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I love it.
You don't have to answer this. Your reactions will say it all. Did y'all sleep together?
No comment.
We were awake the whole time.
We were awake the whole time.
There was no sleeping.
They were awake the whole time.
All right. Well, thanks for giving Love a chance, and best to you both, Jen and Daniel. Appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
I really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for hooking us up. We appreciate it.
Yay.
Wow.
Want to give it a shot? Hook up or hang up. We're looking for guys and for girls. So what you got to do, you send us an email. Want your photo, want your phone number, a little bit about yourself and what you're looking for in somebody else. It's real quick. It's real simple. Just get it, send it to us. mail@kvjshow.com. That's mail@kvjshow.com for hook up or hang up.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Imagine it's take your kid to work day. So you take your kid to work,
Mm-hmm.
and then Oprah yells at them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. We'll let you hear Oprah yelling at the children coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, anybody you need to call out? Everybody do stuff right over the weekend, or somebody exhibit some squirrely behavior. Any dates gone wrong? Somebody you need to call out here today? You can let us know, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. I got to call out, somebody hit my wife's car over the weekend, and it didn't leave nothing.
No.
Yeah, so if you see a black car with some white paint on it, that's them. Let me know. It's like, come on now.
I want to call.
This isn't right.
I want to call a couple people out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
You were
go
still
right ahead.
venting.
That's all I
apologize.
got to say. Yeah, I don't like the people that do that. You bang up a car and you take off. That ain't cool. That ain't cool.
I want to call out ducks for eating my $10 grilled cheese.
How did ducks get to your grilled cheese?
Because the ducks where I live at are lawless, and if you leave anything out in your courtyard, they will come and they will eat it. And I did that. I was out. I left my.
Don't you have a big wooden fence around your courtyard?
Yeah, but I leave my door open. If Denny's is coming in, if I have family members coming, I leave it open. If
so
not,
it's just sitting like on a table?
Yes, absolutely. While I was doing a little picnic thingy.
With who?
The ducks.
Yeah, sometimes I go in my courtyard and I eat out there sometimes because it's peaceful.
Was it on a table?
No, I have my sides on my table. I have my little meditation mat on the ground. And then I like to feed, certain animals sometimes every now and then. But No. I feed the lizards. I feed the lizards. And
You feed the lizards grilled cheese.
No, not the grilled cheese. No. I feed them little nuts. They like to lick the nuts.
What are you doing with these lizards? Should we put a camera out there?
Can I get?
If we get footage of you doing inappropriate things to lizards, we have to release
Considering
it.
what you do to lizards, I gotta say those ducks are brave.
Almonds, like those kind of nuts. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Sure.
Long story short, I want to call it the ducks for eating my sandwich, and I also want to call it the grilled cheese place for charging $10 for a grilled cheese.
So you feed animals from your courtyard, and you're upset that animals came in and ate the food that you left sitting out.
I feed the lizards the peanuts because they like to lick the peanuts.
Well, everybody knows lizards and ducks talk.
I'm just saying I was mad that they ate my grilled cheese. That's all.
I get it.
I'm not saying that.
The lizard's like, hey, duck, get over here.
Don't get me talking about the squirrels. Denny's will attest to this. The animals are lawless where we live at.
Lawless.
They are brazen.
They're very brazen. And I'll call myself out too. You're right. I shouldn't have left food out on the ground. I shouldn't be feeding, I guess, lizard nuts.
All right, some of the call-outs we got texting in right now. Somebody said, want to call out the lady who was sitting behind me on my flight last night, sneezing viciously and also letting her kick my chair and scream the whole time. You suck. Yeah, that's pretty awful.
If you're sick, though. I mean, you shouldn't be flying if you knew you were sick before you got on the flight. But sometimes you get sick on your flight. I've had that happen to me before.
I'm torn with that. If there's a sick person on the plane, they always sit next to me. Always, every single time. You find the sickest person on the plane, they will be sitting right next to me. And they want to talk. A lot. It's crazy. Let me see here. Somebody wants to call out their boyfriend. His family's coming in town for graduation this weekend, and he didn't help me clean the house or the car that he leaves a mess.
That's my big pet peeve. Not helping clean up.
That's your hot button.
It is. I don't understand. I mean, I just don't get it.
Okay. If you got somebody you need to call out, 877-979-9763. Laura is on here from Green Acres to call somebody out. Who you calling out, Laura?
Hi, guys. I want to call out my waiter.
Okay.
Went out for dinner with my girlfriend this weekend, and my waiter decided to take a smoke break during our meal.
I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
Yes.
My waiter, not only we were left with no service, but then when he came back, obviously he reached his cigarette smoke. So we bounced after the appetizers, and we didn't feel like smelling him throughout our meal.
Yeah, if you're real sensitive to that, that kind of, in Virginia attests to this, if you're going out for a nice meal, it's all the senses working together, and if the sense of your great smelling meal is taken over by cigarette smoke and you're not a smoker, it's like, okay.
And I've totally had that happen where your server decides to go out back for a smoke break, and you're just kind of like, haven't seen him in a while. Your water's dry.
Yeah.
You don't have any drinks in front of you.
I've always assumed if the waiter or waitress is gone for 10 to 15 minutes, I've always assumed they have poopy cramps. That they've had the runs and that's where they're going.
And that's who you want waiting on you.
Well, what's gross?
Please touch my chicken.
What's grosser, smoke guy or poopy cramps guy?
Oh, I don't know. They're both pretty bad.
They're really efficient. They smoke on the toilet. Bryce is on here from Port St. Lucie. Bryce, who are you calling out today and for what?
Hey, I'm calling out a coworker. They involved in a domestic dispute where his wife, I'm assuming soon to be ex-wife, poured hot soup on him, which we all felt terrible for because they just had a baby. He's hurt.
Oh, my gosh.
So we've all been, working 6 days a week to cover his shifts.
Mm-hmm.
We split up his work, so we're all working, 13-hour days. But last week we found out that he's been going to baseball games and, coaching and umping Little League and stuff, and he's telling all these people, I'm too injured to move. My doctor hasn't even released me yet. So we're all still covering his work. So that's who I'm calling out.
Oh, okay. So it's like you guys are trying to do a good deed because you think he's immobilized from hot soup and he's out, living life and having a good time, and you guys are working your butts off because of it.
Yeah, he went to SeaWorld last week too. So definitely isn't too immobilized.
If you have burns and you're getting care for your burns,
he may not have burns. Maybe.
Oh, was he lying?
He ain't got no burns. He's at SeaWorld. You don't have burns if you're at SeaWorld.
Sarah's on here from Lake Worth. Who you calling out today, Sarah, and for what?
Hi, guys. I'm calling out a lady from Wellington who was driving in front of me. She had some horses in the back, and my son, who is 7, was, really excited, so I decided to kind of go around her to, so he could look at them.
Mm-hmm.
And she thought, I guess, I was riding her butt, and she started to flick us off and curse, and, of course, my son got upset and crying, and
oh,
unbelievable.
Kid just wants to see a horse, not a bird.
He just wants to see a horse.
How things can be so innocent, sweet, and
matter of seconds, and you can change on a dime.
I mean, it goes from "Hey, horsey" to kid.
You never forget as a kid the first time an adult flips you off.
Right.
It's traumatizing.
It sticks with you because you're like, what's going on?
Now, in that kid's mind, all horse people are mean people.
You're right. That's how you get a bad rap. Oh, man. All right, we got Ellie on here from Fort Lauderdale. Yes, Ellie, who you calling out and for what today?
Hey, guys. I want to call out my boyfriend
Okay.
for letting himself go.
For letting himself go, okay. In what way?
Well, I mean, weight-wise, when we met, he was really healthy and fit. And, I mean, we've been together 7 years. But he hasn't done anything physically active for the last 3 years. And it shows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tried to talk to him about it, but he says he doesn't even try to impress me anymore. And, I mean, it's not even about finding him attractive.
Mm-hmm.
I just want him to stay healthy. And he's put on almost 60 pounds since we met. I don't think he's healthy anymore.
So maybe
I don't know what else to do.
Maybe calling him out publicly. Maybe this will be the trick.
Well, I mean, I guess when you...
I was being sarcastic.
Well, she's desperate. Maybe she doesn't know where else to turn.
Yeah.
If he says he doesn't care about impressing you anymore, that's the sad part. Because couples should always treat each other like they did when they were dating. And if you always keep that in your head to still try and still keep the romance alive, you'll never lose it. If you have the attitude, oh, well, I don't need to impress you.
That's a dangerous place to be.
You're not going to be married for long because it means you don't care.
I have a feeling if that wasn't the way that he started it, she'd probably be a lot more sympathetic and be like, okay. But it'd be like, I can't help it, I'm putting on weight. But it's like going, I don't care to impress you. I already put the ring on it. No, I'm good. I mean, I think it's the tone is to where she is. It's not the fact that he's necessarily putting on weight.
Do you leave Panda if he puts on 100 pounds and he's just like, yeah, I just want to be me. He's always farting on you. Like he kind of just let himself go. Do you leave him?
I don't leave him, but I try to help him get healthy and look and feel his best.
It's like, I just like the way I feel right now. I don't know.
He wouldn't, first of all. He would not like the way he felt if he put on 100 pounds.
Yeah, and it's, if you ever have that cavalier approach, like going, I don't care to impress you, and that's bad news.
Panda would never say that.
Your relationship's heading for trouble if you take on that attitude. You should always want to impress the person you're with.
Just a fake scenario there. I was just seeing how you would deal with it.
You got me thinking over here, like, oh, how would I handle stuff? I don't know.
Okay. I think that's a good call out. So if that's what it takes maybe to shake him loose, I'll just say, yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily about the weight. It's about your attitude.
So you think you don't
Change
care
your
anymore
attitude.
to impress me? I'm your wife.
Yep.
Like, shouldn't I be first?
Change your
So
attitude.
you think that's good that you publicly called him out so he could hear that?
Yeah.
Because that's going to cause drama.
It's because of his attitude. Yeah, he's got to change it. Yeah, if you want a ruling on it, he should change his attitude. It's not about the weight. And in a different circumstance, you'd probably be sympathetic and try to help him out. Be like, I can't help it, I'm putting on weight. But no. Be like, I don't need to impress you. Well, screw you then.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
So imagine you work at OWN, Oprah Winfrey's television network, and it's take your kid to work day. So you're like, awesome, I'm taking my kid to work day today. And then you take your kid to work and Oprah yells at them.
Did you see this video, Kev?
I did, yeah.
It's so uncomfortable. And I know Oprah's just trying to kid around.
She's so aggressive.
But if you're a kid, you may not understand that she's just joking around.
Coming up in a second, you will hear evidence that Oprah definitely is not a mother, has no idea how to talk to children. That's in just a second. Before we get into that, though, Sierra and Russell Wilson had their baby. Oh, how exciting.
Mm-hmm.
They had their little baby girl, and they announced it on Instagram. The family is doing well. They named the little baby girl Sienna Princess Wilson. Oh, Princess is her middle name.
Oh,
That's
so
cute.
cute.
It looks like Kelly Ripa is all set to announce her permanent co-host today. Did you see this? She was teasing it over the weekend with that Live with Kelly mug. She has a mug, and it says Live with Kelly and question mark. Questions will be answered today, so if you want to know, she's going to tell us. And then, finally here, what does it sound like when you bring your kid to work on Take Your Kid to Work Day, and then Oprah yells at them?
What?
If you watch the video, you really should watch the video because it's way more aggressive than just the audio.
Well, she's hunched down like she's getting ready to tackle him.
And she's like this, like hovering over him, like uncomfortably moving
Kid's
back
probably about,
and
what, 4 maybe?
Oh,
Kid's about 4 or 5 max.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's Kids Day. You're coming here. Your dad works here, right? Okay. $10. What's my name? 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4. Starts with an O. 3, 2, 1. You lost. Starts with an O. How many O names are there? Come on. Ophelia. Oh, my. Oprah.
Oprah. Oh,
Wait, it goes on longer, too.
It goes on longer. It's so uncomfortable.
Well, the kid's just like looking around like, Dad, somebody help me out, please.
Oprah she keeps going. And it's like she doesn't have any idea how bad it is.
You know what? It sounds like it was an uncomfortable moment, and the kid wasn't responding, and she's just hoping that the kid says the name, but it kept on going longer and longer.
Well, she's never met anybody who doesn't know who she is. She's like, what? I can't believe this.
She's been off of TV, the daytime for 5 years maybe?
Yeah. It's been a little bit. And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by Nurses Night Out. We love our nurses. It happens this Thursday downtown at the Gardens. It's a free event. It starts at 5 o'clock with Palm Health Care Palm Foundation, Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center, and St. Mary's Medical Center. We'll see you out there.
It's time for viral audio.
So how's your kids? How's your wife?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'll say a cool moment, the Stanley Cup playoffs. The mic doesn't work, and they're playing in Canada, so those lovely Canadians took over, and the crowd in Canada sang our national anthem for us when the mic didn't work for the person who was singing the national anthem.
Canadian country recording artist Brett Kissel in the singing of the American national anthem.
Oh. Hey! Is this working? Let's sing it together. Oh, so.
That's pretty cool.
Aw, that was nice.
That's how you take a mistake and turn it into an awesome moment.
Yeah.
Amen.
Now let's try the Canadian national anthem in America.
Oh, Canada, how great your land will be.
Yeah. And that's about how it would go.
Aw, we suck, Canada.
We do.
And we're sorry.
I know.
We got to get it together.
It's all about us.
Come on, America. Well, they had the White House Correspondents' Dinner over the weekend. Donald Trump did not show up at that. They had one of the correspondents from The Daily Show that was doing that and basically just ripping on Trump. And then Samantha Bee, who used to be on The Daily Show, had her own and brought out Will Ferrell, who brought out his old George W. Bush impression.
How do you like me now, huh? The prodigal son has returned. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I know it's positive. It's very prodigal.
Very prodigal. And Dave Letterman came out for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. They recorded a little while ago, but it just aired on TV over the weekend. Here he is introducing Pearl Jam.
I can't begin to tell you what an honor and a privilege it is for me to be out of the house, honest to God. I know Neil Young was supposed to be here. People are saying to me, like I had something to do with it, why Isn't Neil Young here? And the truth of it is, the poor guy just can't stay up this late. That's what I heard. It was either that or he swallowed a harmonica. I'm not sure.
All right, Dave Letterman. There you go. All right, a couple more call-em outs. Somebody wants to call out their boyfriend's work for last-minute scheduling him to work the one night we wanted to go to Sunfest to see John Bellion. I got him the ticket for his birthday, and then last minute they booked him to work.
I feel like we can get this guy out of work. What's the date of this concert? I feel like we can get a good, valid excuse.
John Bellion is going to be playing... Let me see. What day is he at Sunfest? I don't know. I'll figure it out.
We have an obligation to get this man out of work.
He is on Saturday.
Oh, we got this.
Part of the big lineup, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. I had a big lineup on Saturday. All right, we'll see what we can do. Let us know. We're not able to get ourselves out of any work.
No.
So I'm sure we're going to do much better with your boyfriend. Let me see a couple of positive call-outs, too. Somebody said, I got to go. I'd like to call out my son, Andrew. I had some elective surgery done 2 months ago, and there were some complications. And 2 weeks after I had to be in the hospital for over 3 weeks, he stepped up and took care of everything. Home, animals, me, basically my whole life. Without him, I don't know what I would have done.
Aww.
That's nice. That's Janice from Lantana. And also shout out to Diane, too. She ran her first Spartan race yesterday in Miami. So congratulations to her for doing that. A couple call-outs. You can always get them to us here, mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. I don't know if this is a great idea. Your ex-wife wants you to have another baby with her.
Wait, she's your ex-wife?
Yes.
Huh.
Okay. Would anyone ever recommend this? You got a great relationship with your ex. She doesn't want to have a baby with anybody else, and she's ready to have another child. Good idea, bad idea. We'll hear the situation, and you can comment up next on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, the big trouble spot this morning is in Boca Raton on the Florida Turnpike northbound. Just before the exit for Glades Road, we have 2 lanes blocked due to an accident and traffic very slow in that area. On your side streets, we also have a crash on Woolbright Road at Lawrence Road and police activity in West Palm Beach causing delays. That's Jog Road at Okeechobee Boulevard. For traffic on the 5s, stay connected with News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. May is here and South Florida is heating up, which means it's time to strip. And by that we mean it's time to get rid of all of your unwanted body hair forever. Right now, you can save up to 60% off laser hair removal with the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal. Body Details has amazing locations throughout South Florida with convenient night and weekend hours. They're the only company with a completely free lifetime guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
The moment I stepped into Discovery Cove, I entered a world where I could come nose to nose with a dolphin and swim with thousands of tropical fish.
Welcome to Discovery Cove, a luxurious day resort where everything's included, even freshly prepared food and beverages. And now Florida residents can enjoy it all starting at $219 and get unlimited visits to SeaWorld and Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park, for 14 days surrounding your Discovery Cove reservation. Reserve your day at discoverycove.com, plus tax. Restrictions apply.
You know, at Brayman Porsche, they've got some really great pre-owned Porsches that you can check out. A lot more affordable than you might think. They've got a great selection. In fact, I would say the greatest in all of South Florida. And with Brayman Porsche, they offer low 2.9% APR financing. Whether you want a pre-owned or whether you want to look at a brand new Porsche, they got them too. The 2017 Porsche Macans are just $449 a month. You could drive with zero down on one of those. All part of the big spring sales event at Brayman Porsche. It is a world-class experience, world-class selection, world-class savings. Everything you would expect when you go Porsche shopping, you should have the best. And when you either buy or lease from Brayman, you're immediately a part of Club Bremen. Sunfest is coming up, and they've got all kinds of perks and cool things. Whenever you're talking about a great event in South Florida, you get great access because you're a member of Club Bremen. Start by going online today and checking out all the great Porsches they got, BremenPorsche.com, or go see them in person. They're right there on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach. It's Bremen Porsche.
Make her Mother's Day memorable with a reservation at Three Forks Prime Steakhouse. She will love this splendid 3-course feast. Entree choices include coffee and coriander rubbed tenderloin, pan-seared red snapper with fire-roasted pineapple salsa, and more. Available Sunday, May 14th from 11 a.m. until 8 in the evening. Three Forks Steakhouse is in Palm Beach Gardens on PGA, west of Military. Visit threeforks.com to view their 3-course Mother's Day menu and make your reservation.
Chris Hardwick here, and today's Xfinity X1 Challenge is all about in-home Wi-Fi. So we asked real people how reliable their Wi-Fi is throughout their home.
Sometimes I have it, and sometimes I don't.
And what happens when all your devices are going at once?
We can't all use our stuff at the same time.
It drops out a lot.
So we put Xfinity Internet to the test by connecting entire families to the same network on multiple devices at once.
I'm pretty impressed that it's able to hold up like this.
I want to switch.
Xfinity delivers the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home for the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Take the Xfinity X1 Challenge and see for yourself.
Xfinity delivers the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. You can't get that with AT&T. Learn more or get started with Performance Starter 10 megabits per second internet from Comcast for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Requires enrollment to Eagle with paperless billing and autopay. Offer ends 4/30/17. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on gig speed and router on 5 gigahertz band.
Wow, Greg, your house is like an ant farm.
Yeah, Hewlett, man. I'm being overrun by ants. I've sprayed them, set traps for them, stomped on them. They can't be stopped.
Okay, but...
I can't stop the invasion. It's hopeless. Run for your life!
Calm down. With Hewlett's 40 years of experience and our healthy home service, we know exactly what to do to stop those ants. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com, unless you like living in an ant farm.
It's no picnic. Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. What are you guys doing on Friday? Well, Cinco de Mayo, we are going to be celebrating it with the entire KVJ show at Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. Now, is the Queen coming, Kev? Are you bringing anybody? Are you bringing the family?
I don't know yet.
Are you bringing anybody? Is Panda going?
Yeah, Panda will be the cleanup crew. He'll be coming to pick me up.
Oh, good.
It's a complete celebration. You can bring the family out there. They do karaoke's on Friday. I'm wondering if they're going to be doing that on Friday night, too. That will be awesome.
Ooh.
They got the Drunken Shrimp right now. And, of course, make sure while you're out there, try the ribs. They are delicious. They got great drinks, premium 24-karat margaritas, but... The big story is this Friday, we get there at, about 5 o'clock?
We're going to be here 5 to 8.
5 to 8. So, yeah, get out there. Let's celebrate life. Let's have a good time. Try them ribs. Jay and Brenda, they do a great job out there. They're the owners of that fine establishment. Very easy to find. Yeah, this Friday from 5 to 8, come and join the entire KVJ show at Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill, celebrating Cinco de Mayo. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, and Bigfoot is real.
This is Jimmy John. This Tuesday from 4 to 8 p.m., I'm having a Customer Appreciation Day. You can get a Jimmy John sub for just $1. As much as I'd love to deliver it to you, it's good for in-shop only. This special is available at participating Jimmy John's locations. Hope to see you this Tuesday.
My mom and dad just got a treadmill the last couple of weeks. This is going to be their second treadmill they're never going to use. They bought one about 10 years ago, and it became a really expensive coat rack. And for some reason, they've decided to get another treadmill. I was talking to my mom about it. She said, yeah, it's a little dangerous, though. Every time we stop walking, it stops immediately. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. That's what you get when you buy a cheap knockoff treadmill. That's why you want to make sure you go to Busybody Gyms to go. The same kind of treadmills that you see in the regular gym, they have got all over at Busybody Gyms to go. They don't stop immediately as soon as you do. They actually slow down gradually. State-of-the-art stuff. In fact, they put all the equipment in the regular gyms that you see, so you get get names that you know, like Precor, Life Fitness, Stairmaster. And the cool thing about it, too, 30% off for you when you go to Busybody Gyms to go. So whether you want a treadmill, an elliptical machine, home gym, exercise bike, rower, they've got everything that you see in the regular gym right there. You just go online, gymstogo.com, GYMSTOGO.com. Anywhere from Miami to Vero Beach, they will bring the equipment to your house. They'll set it all up for you and give you 12 months interest-free financing to make it work into your budget. So if you're looking for a great piece of exercise equipment, don't buy the cheap stuff that stops when you do. Buy the good stuff from Busybody Gyms to go. It's GYMSTOGO.com.
Denied Social Security? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Subway.
I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Lauren Oleski. We'll continue to deal with windy conditions throughout the rest of our Monday morning with a southeast wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour and gusts near 25. Warm and humid, highs in the mid-80s today under a partly cloudy sky with a few isolated showers moving through, maybe an isolated storm this afternoon. Overnight lows only in the upper 70s.
Subway restaurants feature a different 6-inch sub for $3.50 every day. Today's $3.50 sub of the day is Italian BMT at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
See, these are the call-outs that I really like. The hashtag Be Cool call-outs. Somebody was saying on the exit ramp, High Paluxo, I-95 North, some people would just stop to let a little tiny black kitten try to cross the street.
Aww.
It was obviously going to be in the path of traffic, and somebody said, hold up. And they did a good thing and ushered traffic around and got the little black kitten to safety.
Good.
Yeah, so it took a little bit of time from their day. I love when people do stuff like that. And when you see somebody doing something like that, it's a call-out that happens all the time on our social media. Just hashtag it Be Cool so that we can see it and talk about it. And if you want to keep the movement going, get the shirts all about being cool. Hashtag Be Cool. The shirts are available right now. Great shirts. Very affordable, like $20. You can get them online at kvjshow.com so that people know to pass it along. Hashtag Be Cool.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's really awesome if you can have a great relationship with your ex and you guys can get along, maybe even still hang out. Who knows? Share things. I don't know. Is this just a little too close? Eric has been given an interesting proposal from his ex-wife. Eric, what is it that she would like of you?
As weird as it sounds, she wants my sperm.
Do you get to? Do you have to just give it to her, or can you actually do the actual act?
You get to give it to her, or do you
get to give it to her?
Yeah, no, she wants it the old-fashioned way.
Ah,
really?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let me back up here. Why is she requesting your sperm? She wants another kid?
Yeah. Well, we already have a 4-year-old daughter.
Okay.
And she wants another child, but she doesn't want to risk, some other guy. She's since we split up and stuff, and we co-parent together, and we get along great. But she's dated some other guys, and kind of come to the realization that maybe I'm a little more awesome than what she had thought.
Okay.
After dating some other jerk.
Well, you're at least a known variable.
Right, and I've got nothing bad in my family, no health issues. I'm healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty athletic as a kid. I'm aging well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a rocket scientist by any means, but my mom's pretty smart on her side of the family, and I'm told that stuff skips a generation. So
okay, so
she wants to have another kid, and she wants it to be mine.
This sounds like a rom-com.
Do you? Because this happened on my soap opera.
Oh well, please. And what happened, Virginia?
Do you want to get back together with her, and does she want to get back together with you?
I don't think so. I mean, that is kind of part of my concern is that maybe this is her way to want to get back with me, but I don't think so.
Now this,
I'm pretty sure we're both clear that we're not really together in a relationship, and she even went as far as to have an attorney. She said she can have an attorney draw up paperwork that would say I would never have to be financially responsible.
It almost sounds like a Dane Cook movie where he's getting a divorce with his wife, and they go through the process of having the kid. There's hijinks along the way, and at the end they realize they love each other.
Well, Eric, she gets another kid out of this, which she desperately wants. I mean,
Do you want another kid?
Yeah, I mean, are you going to be helping to raise this kid, or do you get something out of this deal? What's going on?
I mean, I'm very involved in our daughter's life, and so I would be very involved in another child too. And I know she says I don't have to be financially responsible, but I will be. And I thought she was joking. She's even gone as far as to say, "Look, I'll give you the 70-inch TV that you had to leave behind when you left." And she even said she'd give me back our Dolphin season tickets that she held on to and pay for the first whole season. And I'm like, that's a pretty tempting offer.
Okay, you can't think about a TV and Dolphins tickets. You need to figure out if you want another child.
Well, they're good tickets.
Do you want another child? Because that's really what the question is. You're not just giving her another kid, you're giving yourself another kid.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think there's any way, Eric, that this is going to happen where this isn't also your kid. Because, I mean, if you've already got a kid together, those kids are going to be always together, and so when you get your own...
You'll now have 2 kids with her. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Then go for it.
Problem.
Okay.
All right.
Then go for it.
I mean, it sounds like you guys maybe are on the road to get back together.
Well, see, that's why I don't want to get roped into that, and I don't think that's what she's trying to do. But in the long run, I know that's not the best, and she has to know that's not the best too.
This is the part of the movie.
You may want to talk with her and make sure that her headspace is not thinking that this is how she's going to get you back, because maybe that's what her end game is.
But if it was, would she actually tell me that? Do you think that she'd actually, I
don't know.
It might be, and she's telling me otherwise.
You got a kid coming. It's going to be emotional. People are going to start to...
And I don't know what your plans are for the future, but I mean, just think this way. If you've completely emotionally and mentally moved on from your ex-wife and you realize that you guys are never going to be a couple again, and you have another kid with her, if you do move on to someone else eventually, that is going to be another child you're going to have to pay for. And if you ever decide to start another family with another woman down the road,
now you got 3 kids or 4 kids.
Right. It's already another one there. I don't know the intricacies of this. I mean, just in the time we've been talking to tell you definitely one way or the other.
This sounds like it needs to be flushed out a little more.
Yeah, this sounds like a mess. Honestly, it just sounds like the beginnings of a mess. It sounds like something you talk about and on the surface in a 5-minute cute discussion. Yeah, what a fun idea. Let's do it.
I think she's still into you. I mean, any woman that wants you to sleep with her, there's something else there, maybe. I don't know.
She wants to do it the old-fashioned way. There's no doubt about that. And that is one thing that we were really...
Why? Why does she want to do it? Why does she want to do it the old-fashioned way instead of using like IVF or something like that?
Well, it's just... Have you seen what those things cost?
It's cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
Okay.
Bottle of wine versus the price of IVF.
Yeah, no, it's like 10 large, 10 grand, I think.
I don't know. I think this is just a dangerous road you're going down, and
he is thinking about it too. You don't call into a radio station about this if you're not thinking about. He's got feelings for her too.
He's got a 70-inch TV and Dolphins tickets on the line.
He's got feelings for her still.
Good Dolphin tickets.
They like each other still. They do. This is like the Parent Trap in Disney World. That's what I'm seeing.
Good idea for Eric to have another child with his ex-wife. There's no reconciliation. They have no plans of getting back together. She just wants to have another child. She wants a known variable, and she likes, apparently, his DNA. 877-979-WRMF. Are you a yes on this? Are you a no? 877-979-9763. You can sound off here at the KVJ Show.
with you one more night. And I know I said it a million times, but I'll only stay with you one more night.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong? Eric's ex-wife is asking him for another kid. Now, they're not together. No plans on getting back together. They're cordial. She just likes his DNA and says, I want another kid. I'd like to have it soon. Don't want to wait around. And I don't want to go with some variable I don't know. Plus, I would have 2 kids that have the same father. That'd be kind of nice and handy. What's in it for him? Well, he says he wouldn't be responsible financially for the kid, and he gets a flat screen TV and Dolphins tickets out of it. Yay!
Dude, you're looking at this wrong.
I feel that way. Jennifer's on here from Del Rey. You say that your best friend kind of wants to do the exact same thing, huh?
Yeah, my best friend just literally asked me like last week if I thought she was crazy because she wants to have another baby. They've been divorced for 2 years. And she thinks that everything that he just said, she's like, I already know what my kids would look like. They wouldn't be siblings or half. And she's like, he's an amazing dad. So if I want another baby, why wouldn't I just ask him?
Yeah, you know what, this is...
And if he's into it, great. If he's been thinking that he really wants another kid too, awesome fit. But if he doesn't want another kid... It's very dangerous.
Well, it's all her idea to this point.
I was more thinking that he was so concerned with her wanting to get back with him. My best friend absolutely does not want to get back with her ex-husband. She just feels like, we already have kids. We already have history. I know that he's an amazing dad, but she doesn't want a relationship with him, like that.
I get it. I mean, it makes sense how the female mind would go there. Totally. But you got to make sure these guys are on board with having another kid.
Well, I mean, but does this kind of thing work? Because the first thing I'm seeing is that he doesn't think he has to be financially on the hook for it. And then somewhere down the line, she's like, I need money for this child. And he's going to be, and then he's resentful. And
he's going to be, because think about it. You don't take one kid and not take the other. So every time he takes the one kid that's already in existence, he'll be taking the other kid as well.
He can't do it unless he wants to have 2 kids, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lacey is on here from Okeechobee, 877-979 WRMF. Lacey, you're kind of feeling this option, huh?
I told my husband that I would want another kid by him if we were to ever split up, because we only have one, and I don't want children by other men. So that's my reasoning. So I say yes.
Okay. All right.
But what if you got divorced and all of a sudden you meet a new guy?
She is. But she's saying that, she wants her kids to be siblings. I think you're only saying that because you haven't met a new guy.
That's what I'm asking. What if you meet Mr. Right? He's great. He's unbelievable. He wants to have kids.
Well, this is probably coming from somebody who has been out there dating for a while, and all they're seeing is just one loser after another. And they're saying, look, I in the process of finding a good guy, getting close enough that we'd even think about having kids, I'm going to have such a separation ages between my kids. I want one now because I have all this family planning in mind where I want them to be tight and be close. And so I need a kid now, not 5-10 years from now. I think it's kind of like what a lot of people are saying. And I'm really amazed at how many people are thinking about doing this. Melissa's on here from Boynton Beach, and you're thinking about having another baby with your ex?
Yeah, I would absolutely love to. We have a daughter now. She's 1.5 years old, and I think we're doing a really awesome job co-parenting. We actually haven't been together since before the baby was born, and but somehow we seem to work it out, and I'm ready for another baby and not seeing anybody or planning on seeing anybody anytime soon, and I've been kind of throwing it out there to him lately. And
what does he say when you throw it out there?
Well, he doesn't like the idea of having another kid if we're not together, but neither of us want to be together. So I'm still working on it.
So would you have sex with him? And if you did, would you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. But it's more for me about wanting more kids. I've always wanted a lot of kids. And
it'd be very clinical then.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a good dad, and I know that he would be a good dad for a second child, too. Just because he wasn't a good partner for me doesn't mean he's not a good dad.
So when you had your first child, you were alone. He had already moved out?
I was, yeah. We broke up like 2 weeks before I found out I was pregnant.
Wow.
And so it was a rough pregnancy. He wasn't really around, but when she got here, and he kind of turned it around, and he's been, very, very involved, and financially and physically, and he's great. And
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what it's like then to have a baby by yourself and bring that baby home by yourself.
Yeah.
To me, that is the scariest thing in the world.
Oh.
Bringing home an infant and you're by yourself.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's all on you.
Two parents trying to do it together.
It's taxing.
Don't get sleep.
Right.
Like, they're just, zombies. Like, I can't imagine doing it just one by yourself.
But it's also scary thinking about having a baby with your ex just to have a baby. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's horrifying, too.
It is, but apparently it's a pretty common... But maybe it's today's current blended families.
I bet it's a pretty common thing for the female mind to go there, because think about it. I mean, and how you don't want to be that mom that has all these kids and the dads, all the different dads. You want to be able to have your kids have the same dad.
Mm-hmm. Some people are objecting. Got a couple texts. One said, "No, we're talking about a human life. These women are acting like it's an accessory. This is gross."
Ooh, burn.
But you can see why and how the mind goes there. You can see the process. It doesn't make it normal to let your brain go there. It doesn't make it acceptable to everybody, but you can see why women would think this way.
Somebody said he totally needs to not do it. What is wrong with these people? Think about the children instead of being so selfish. If he goes through with this, he's tied down to her, which is what she wants. And this will definitely have an effect on any of his future relationships.
As an outsider looking in, it's whether she wants to admit it or not, it sounds like she's trying to lock him back up again. That she likes him.
But a lot of the women we've just talked to, it doesn't sound like in their voices like they want anything to necessarily do with him. They just want... another child, and they know the known factor of the guy they've already had a child with. They're like, let's just do it again.
Guarantee you, if you all of a sudden get your ex together, you get back together with and you're sleeping with that person to have a baby, feelings are going to come into it. I know people are going to say, oh, no, it's not feelings. Feelings are going to come into it with some of these people, I'm telling you.
It seems like it just is. There are so many entanglements that can happen with this thing that it's just, ugh. Now, I'm not in the situation. I don't know it. I don't have that feeling.
Yeah, you're going to sleep.
But it just seems so twisted and tangled.
You're going to sleep with somebody. You're going to carry the baby, but you're not going to have any kind of emotions whatsoever tied to that person you had the kid with. Come on.
Some of the texts, quote, "How was I born, Daddy?" "Well, son, Dad needed his Dolphins tickets back." Good way to tell your kid I traded you for a TV.
That cannot be the reason that Daddy brought you into this world.
No, you're right.
Please.
Wow. Eye-opening stuff. You can always get your scenarios to us. Mail at kvjshow.com or comment. Text or call 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, you're going to want to avoid the Florida's Turnpike this morning. It's an absolute disaster through Boca Raton. We have 2 right lanes blocked on the northbound side due to a rollover accident just before the exit for Glades Road. Traffic backed up all the way to Coconut Creek Parkway on the northbound side, and the rubbernecking on the southbound side now has traffic backed up from Glades Road back to beyond Atlantic Avenue. We also have one accident for you to be aware of on your side streets. That's at Southwest 18th Street and Lyons Road in Boca Raton. And in Broward County, we have a disabled vehicle blocking the left express lane. That's I-95 northbound before Sheridan Street. For traffic on the 5s, stay connected with News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss, unlike others, results guaranteed. No exercise required, no prepackaged meals, and you're not alone. This is the great part that I love. They totally were by my side, coaching me, guiding me, giving me advice, helping me, when I would fall off and have a cheat day and I wasn't supposed to. They would help me and guide me back onto the path of success. They don't settle for anything less than success, and I love that about them. Results are guaranteed, no prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose up to 100 pounds or more. I lost 25 pounds, and I know that quick weight loss works. Get 6 weeks for $66 and all services included. Plus, kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. Visit quickweightloss.net. There are 17 locations from Miami to Vero. For one near you, just dial **quick on your mobile phone. Dial **QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, *78425 on your mobile phone for quick weight loss. *Quick.
Make her Mother's Day memorable with a reservation at Three Forks Prime Steakhouse. She will love the splendid 3-course feast. Entree choices include coffee and coriander rubbed tenderloin, pan-seared red snapper with fire-roasted pineapple salsa, and more. Available Sunday, May 14th from 11 a.m. until 8 in the evening. Three Forks Steakhouse is in Palm Beach Gardens on PGA, west of Military. Visit threeforks.com to view their 3-course Mother's Day menu and make your reservation.
Turn your tax return into a Strax return. Use the money you receive from your tax return for any cosmetic procedure, and Strax will give you a 10% cash rebate. Already low prices and 10% rebate. Get sexy now. Call Strax at 954-634-3333 or log on to straxrejuvenation.com.
You don't have to go far to get ahead. Advance your career with a degree from an acclaimed, not-for-profit university that's close to home and committed to your success. Nova Southeastern University Palm Beach offers flexible class formats that allow you to earn your degree conveniently, on-site or online. Learn more at our open house on Tuesday, May 9th from noon to 6 p.m. RSVP at nova.edu/Palm Beach Open House.
I definitely thought about it a lot over the weekend. It was so hot. Oh my gosh. And you're now to that point where you're outside and you got that back sweat that's going on. It's uncomfortable, even just standing there in South Florida. And then you open up that door and that rush of cold air. And you feel like a human being again. Now imagine if that rush of cold air is not there. That is the worst feeling ever. You walk into your house and you realize your air conditioning is out. And it's like 93 outside with like 120% humidity. I know it's not possible, but it feels that way. Oh my gosh, the horror. That's why right now, before it gets too bad, you need to get with EDS. Have them come out and check your air conditioning. Or if you got an old bunk air conditioner, you need to get a brand new one before it gets too crazy. Now with EDS, they got 0% APR for up to 60 months or up to $1,000 in trade-in allowance on qualifying energy-efficient Trane air conditioners. The best in the biz. You're always going to have that cold rush of air, and you're always going to have that peace of mind of saying, I've got to retreat from the heat here in South Florida. You need it. And with EDS, they're on time every time, guaranteed. Sean was my service rep when he came out. The dude was great. He was so cool. He was on it. He knew what he was talking about, and he was on time. So all you have to do is just get a hold of EDS. That is the place to go when you want that wave of cold air. Make it EDS.
So, Hewlett, man, what exactly is a Hewlett Healthy Home Service I've been hearing about?
Well, Greg, it's Hewlett's way to safeguard your family while defending your home against unhealthy pests. Our methods focus on protecting your family and our environment. And your pets, too.
What about my lawn?
Green and weed-free.
Termite problem?
Not a problem for Hewlett. We are a family-owned South Florida company providing over 45 years of great service. We guarantee results or your money back.
Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
It's true. I'm a smoker. I wish I wasn't, but I am. I'm aware of the health effects. I've heard all the ads.
Quit smoking today.
I've read all the warnings.
Smoking causes cancer and heart disease.
And while I agree with every single one of them, I also know that nicotine is incredibly addictive. So while I appreciate all the reminders why I shouldn't do it, what I really need is a way to stop.
Tobacco-Free Florida's Quit Your Way services are here for one simple reason: support, offering tools to help you conquer the addiction your own way, like with our free services, Phone Quit, Group Quit, and Web Quit. Additional tools such as text messages with practical advice, email support, and starter kits of nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW. Quit your way with Tobacco Free Florida.
Are you feeling sluggish, low energy, low libido, just not feeling yourself, want to get all that energy back that you used to have years and years ago and just feel better about yourself? Well, the same people that brought us Revitalive are now telling us all about Revitology. It is a functional medicine center that focuses on the underlying causes and prevention of disease and also the balance between internal and external factors that contribute to your overall health. Maybe you've been feeling tired. Well, why have you been feeling tired? They can tell you at Revitology. They do this testing. They send it off to the AML labs right here in Boca. And then boom, days later, you figure out exactly where your adrenal levels are and your cortisol levels and all these things that help you look and feel better. Do your test today. Find out what's holding you back. Call Revitology at 561-406-2269. Dr. Roselli and his team are waiting for you. You can also go online, revitologyfl.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Really kind of interesting just how torn people have been on this topic as to whether or not Eric should give his ex-wife what she wants, and that's another child with him. Now, they're not together. They don't plan on getting back together, but she wants another kid.
People are torn. I think you're not going to hear any guys that are like, yeah, this is a great idea. I think this is someplace that the female mind goes to,
Mm-hmm.
and I can understand why, but it still doesn't make it a good idea.
Well, somebody sent in, Liz, said, they're not thinking about themselves, as some people are trying to say. They are thinking about the child they already have. They do not want the child that they already have to be alone in the world someday. They want their child to have a blood relative, a family member, or someone else in this world to grow up with, to be an adult with in life. One day the parents will be gone, and all that will be left will be the children, and they don't want to be just the only child. They want the child to have a family in this life, and that's the way to look at it. Other people are detracting from this concept, though, saying this new generation are a bunch of selfish idiots. The mom paying for the baby with the TV and the father selling it. What is wrong with them? This is the example they're setting for the kids. This is telling them it's okay to have kids as a sport instead of encouraging a normal relationship where moms are together, and that's the ideal situation, where mom and dad are together. These people shouldn't have kids. Idiots.
Wow.
There's some strong words.
Yeah, but that is an interesting thought about, when the parents are gone and what is it going to be like in 30, 40 years for the kid, So, I don't know. I think
You're
have to...
You're only child. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. My parents are still around right now, and I've got my own family, so that's, one thing to think about.
Look, you may not have a brother by blood, but you got one for life from me.
Like it or not.
I'm going to be your brother.
Like it or not, I got the bird.
We're going to be brothers.
We're going to be brothers.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on there. Ow!
So this guy goes in for a traffic ticket, and he leaves with a felony drug possession charge.
Oh, no.
Big old dummy.
Was he going into court carrying
a bong
narcotics? What, in his hand?
No, he had a baggie of cocaine up in his hat.
In his hat?
He didn't realize he took his hat off nervously while he was dealing with his traffic ticket in court, and it fell out. And he didn't notice it. No one else did. But then a bailiff found it. And then they went back and reviewed the court tapes, and they saw him take it out, and they saw the fall on the ground. They put out for a felony drug possession charge.
Why are you bringing nose candy into the courthouse?
Well, sometimes you just need to add some excitement to your proceedings.
Court can be boring. You don't want to fall asleep on the judge.
Exactly.
Was he thinking, he must have been hitting the cane during court. That's what he was doing.
He was focused.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the video. It looked like producer Denny's getting robbed if you work for Jimmy John's. Didn't it? This guy was so mellow. Yeah.
Would you ever be able to keep it together like that?
No, and it's not in this clip either, but I saw in another interview that the kid didn't realize that when the robber put the gun to his head, the gun was jammed. I guess you can see that it was jammed.
Yeah, but people who know guns know it's jammed. But I mean, I watched it and I don't know enough about guns to know that it was jammed. Yeah, they said it wouldn't have fired the way that it had, I guess the guy cocked it and you could tell that it was jammed from the side.
The one clip I saw, the kid was basically taunting the guy. He's like, I mean, if I would have known it was jammed, I would have grabbed the gun. And that guy, they said he robbed other places, but he's pretty much like a beginner.
Talking a mean
He's talking
game.
crap to him.
Wait, he is a beginner because he was robbing a deli.
No, that guy's been arrested like a bunch of times for armed robbery.
Really?
He's just not good at it. Yeah.
Why is he rob? It looked like he got maybe $100.
Like $280, I think, something like that. $240, somewhere around there.
Wow. Okay, you really got to reevaluate your life.
Yeah, here's that Jimmy John's employee talking about that. I mean, he had a gun to his head, regardless of whether it's jammed or not. I'm like, I'd be freaking out. He was just calmly handing the guy the money and no big deal.
He looked annoyed that he had to deal with
He's like,
it.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Walks in, orders a sandwich, asks me what type of cheese we have, and he whispers to me quietly, open up the drawer. And I don't do anything. And then he says, he cusses at me, says, open up the drawer. My manager behind me was telling me to give him money. He did catch me a little off guard, but it's usually something that I'm prepared for, I guess.
Okay, well, look at him.
I'm prepared?
Cool hand Luke.
He's almost a little too cool. All right,
Yeah.
we get it, dude. You weren't scared of the gun.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He really wasn't, though.
I know, it sucked.
He's so, not even phased.
Not at all.
The gun was at his face.
It was.
What
What
His
the
face.
hell?
Right?
I would have crapped my pants.
It actually looks like he gives the robber a little lip, too.
Yeah, he's giving him tood.
So you want me to do what?
What, bruh? What, bruh?
Really?
Wow.
Oh, here's a guy that wasn't happy with the service he got at a Burger King in Oklahoma City. He apparently found a hair in his food and threatened to blow up the building.
Seems logical.
I don't like hair in my food either, though.
Yeah. They,
Oklahoma City probably doesn't like talk of bombs.
No, absolutely, yeah.
You don't say that.
Uh-huh. It's been 20 years, but yeah, you don't mess around with that. Mm-hmm. Guy was arrested. Police in Winter Haven, Florida here are searching for 8 people who took more than $1,000 in cash from a Walmart self-checkout register. They discovered that it was giving out improper change. The guy goes in to get something, and he should have gotten $5 change back, and he gets a 20 instead. You see him looking around. He's like, what the heck?
Christmas come early.
And so he starts telling all these people, and a wave of people start coming in, and they're buying like a pack of gum or like a soda, and they're getting like $20. They went through, $1,100 in cash before somebody finally figured it out. Now they've gone through the surveillance cameras trying to track them all down, but
I think
what are you going to do?
I think Walmart should allow those people to keep the money. Walmart made the mistake.
Yeah, I mean, those people, for them, it was Christmas.
Well, there's been times where Walmart's taken my money, and I wasn't happy about it, if you know what I mean.
Kids also started coming in and doing it, and now some of those people are not only facing theft charges, but delinquency of a minor charges as well.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Apparently they're going to go after them, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah. Fix your system, Walmart.
Mm-hmm. And this is just a dirty way to fight. 29-year-old guy in Chicago was upset at his neighbors because they were being loud. So he apparently decided to shoot liquid feces under their door.
Poo water?
Poo water.
Now that's coming strong.
That's the nukes. You're dropping nukes at that point.
Dropping bombs.
And don't be surprised if someone gets severely hurt.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly. This is going to end real ugly.
They came after him, and he was arrested. And he said, well, I tried it with pee, but apparently it wasn't working, so I had to step it up a notch.
At 10 years minimum. If you're shooting poop at me, 10 years in the clink.
You might say stop being loud.
Poo water.
That is next level.
I mean, he really thought this one through.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I mean, that's a dirty, dirty fight. That's dirty pool. Yeah, next level.
This guy's crazy.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we will find out, does Val Kilmer have cancer or not? Michael Douglas put it out there. Val Kilmer said he didn't know what he was talking about. We'll give you the answer once and for all coming up.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us. And I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. You say you want a good time, but here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Talk to me, tell me, tell me what's on your mind. If you want it, girl, come and get it. All this is here for you. Tell me, baby, tell me, baby, what you tryna do? Gold jewelry shining bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Coming up in just a second, we will find out, does Val Kilmer have cancer or not? Remember Michael Douglas came out and was saying that, man, my friend Val Kilmer, he's going through it. He's got the tongue cancer. And then Val came out and said, no, Michael Douglas is misinformed. Well, now we have some more details. We'll share those with you coming up in just a second.
How can you even do the dirt with this pepper smell? I mean, just dominating the studio.
Smells great.
I like peppers.
Yeah, everybody here likes them. Denny's loves them too. Everybody's like, oh, it smells great.
What
Suits
kind of
loves it.
Italian are you? You don't like peppers?
Yeah.
I like Dr. Peppers.
You're a fake Italian.
Yeah, everyone loves it. Everyone's
It's
going, it
such-
smells so good.
You're a fugazi.
It's such a bully ingredient. He's got 9 different things on that plate, but all you smell is the pepper. The
peppers smell delicious.
Bully
No,
ingredient.
it's only meat and peppers.
Yeah, hold the meat.
Well, I think they're about to announce it any second now. It looks like Ryan Seacrest is going to be Kelly Ripa's new permanent co-host on Live with Kelly. She was teasing it all weekend. Thoughts? How do we feel about this?
I think it's going to be interesting to see what it does to his Los Angeles radio show, because doesn't she film in New York?
She does.
So is she going to L.A.? Is he going to New York?
And I think he's going to have to go to New York, right?
And I don't see her sharing the limelight with a Seacrest. Seacrest is huge. She's going to have to share a lot of that with him.
Well, she started with Reed, though. I mean, he was the big dog.
But once Reed is out of there, she had all the power.
Well, I mean, Seacrest does a morning radio show in Los Angeles. I know the hours are different. So, but the only thing is that show comes on, about 9 a.m., 10 a.m.? What time does that come on?
Now, 9.
Comes on at 9.
Yeah.
So his radio show starts at 9 a.m. Eastern in Los Angeles. So I assume he's going to have to pretty much record his whole radio show.
So he would pre-record
He couldn't
his
do anything
radio
live.
show.
Yeah.
He'd wake up regular time.
Do you think majority of the
3 a.m.
Do you think the majority of people give a crap whether he's the host or not? Majority of people.
No, I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter going, yes, and who gives a crap?
Yeah.
Somebody put on there that...
That's my question. Does anybody even care?
Not a lot.
Yeah, somebody cares more about April the giraffe. Somebody else wants their dog to be the co-host. Yeah, people are ripping it apart, so I don't know. I just tell you what's going on out there. Gwen Stefani had to cancel some scheduled performances in Vegas. Listen to this. She was on an airplane, and she ruptured her eardrum.
Oh, my gosh. What? How?
I don't know. She ruptured her eardrum during a flight on Tuesday. Now, wait, does that mean that, any of us could just be on a flight and our eardrum's going to rupture?
Yes, I believe when you're up in the mountain area and you're not used to that kind of stuff, it happens to me with my ears, and I think it can get so bad you can rupture an eardrum.
My goodness.
Dang.
That is horrifying. Yeah, doctors have now forced her to drop out of her next few shows, including a big charity concert she was going to do, to try to get her hearing back.
You guys don't ever get that on the plane where it feels like someone jammed cheese in your ear?
My ears pop, and yeah, they get that cloudy feel, but I have never ruptured an eardrum. To me, that's a different level. You rupture,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You're screwed.
Oh, you rupture anything.
Popping and rupturing are not the same.
Rupture a nard, you can rupture a lot of things. And you
I can't rupture a nard.
Well.
Good point.
Here's Snoop Dogg at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame talking about the first time he met Tupac. How interesting.
I finally got a chance to meet Pac in 1993 at a rap party for Poetic Justice in LA. And on that night, Pac passed me my first blunt. Yeah. No, for real. That's right. Tupac is the one that got Snoop Dogg smoking blunts.
How about that?
That's awesome. And finally here, Val Kilmer went and did this Reddit question and answer thing. Is that where is a Reddit question and answer just typing out answers? You're not verbally giving them?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why he did it. Apparently, he has admitted that, yes, he did have cancer. He had the whole tongue cancer, and his tongue is still very swollen, and it's still healing. But because he doesn't sound like his normal self, he feels like he's beat the cancer, but the tongue is still very swollen and he doesn't sound right. And so people still think he's very sick with it. But he did have the cancer. So Michael Douglas wasn't wrong. I guess he just put it out there and Val didn't want him to. Interesting. And that's what's going on in your dirt. Brought to you by Nurses Night Out this Thursday, downtown at the Gardens. It's a free event starting at 5 o'clock with Palm Healthcare Foundation, Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center, and St. Mary's Medical Center. We'll see you out there celebrating nurses.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.
Get comfort today, or you don't pay.
Summer is upon us. Why not invest in a new high-efficiency AC system that can save you up to 35% off your energy bills every month? And right now, when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom, you can save up to $1,800 or get a new water heater free when you purchase a new Carrier high-efficiency air conditioning system. No money down and special financing available. Call today, 800-928-9198, license CFC 1427611, or go to lindstromair.com.
I loved those guys.
Mom,
No matter what she does, she gives it her all. This Mother's Day, help her do more of what she loves with a gift card from Massage Envy. Give Mom more yoga posing, more cross training, and more soccer momming. And now, buy $125 in Massage Envy gift cards and get a free 60-minute facial session or 30-minute massage upgrade. Perfect for Mom. Only at Massage Envy. See participating Massage Envy franchise locations for details. Offer not valid online.
Greek Moving and Storage. These guys are awesome. They moved me. They moved Jaybird. They've moved so many of my friends and family. They even moved my grandmother last year. She is still talking about how amazing her move was. Greek Moving and Storage is full service. They do it all. They move you. They unpack you. They are phenomenal when it comes to customer service. All they care about is that you walk away thinking, man, that was the best move ever. And they're going to make it a guarantee. They ensure for you it's going to be stress-free, on time, on budget, and the best move ever. 2, they've added a Greek rewards system, which is a reward system that pays you money when you refer Greek. If you tell a friend to use Greek Moving and Storage, you get cash in your pocket. It's that easy. It's that simple. GreekMoving.com or ** Greek on your mobile phone for all the details. These guys are the best in town. They're going to have you saying "Opa" at the end of your next move. Greek Moving and Storage, ** Greek on your mobile phone.
There's a place where compassion and expertise come together to make children well. At Jupiter Medical Center, we're proud to offer 24/7 emergency room care from highly skilled pediatric physicians. In collaboration with Nicholas Children's Hospital, we provide expert surgery and imaging and deliver compassionate care for children staying in our kid-centered DeGeorge Pediatric Unit. Jupiter Medical Center is here for your children 24/7.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Are you in a career that you hate? Do you want something more out of your life? Believe me, I was the same way in my early 20s. I hated my job, but I enrolled at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, and it changed my life. Now, if you have a passion for radio and television, whether it's in front of the microphone and camera or behind it, the Connecticut School of Broadcasting is the place you need to go. Now, Connecticut School of Broadcasting has placed thousands of graduates in the industry. I am one of them. I know Suits is one of them. Now, they've got day and evening classes starting in July. Do me a favor. Just go to their website and see what they're all about. You will not be sorry. The Connecticut School of Broadcasting has campuses in North Palm and in Miami. They have changed my life for the better, and they'll do the same for you. Hit up their website, gocsb.com. That's gocsb.com. I highly recommend you guys check out their studio tour. That's how I became hooked. In fact, me and Bigfoot, we went to Connecticut School of Broadcasting together, and that studio tour they gave, that really was the deciding factor of why I went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. It got me excited. It's going to do the same thing for you. Train in months, not years. Hit up their website, which is gocsb.com, gocsb.com. Start living your dream today.
Mother's Day is a day of celebration and honoring our loved ones. It may also be one of the few times we visit relatives in nursing homes. While daycares and even doggy daycares have video surveillance, nursing homes do not. It's up to you to look for signs of abuse while visiting, including dehydration, bed sores, or broken bones. If you suspect nursing home abuse, call 333-3333, Gordon and Donner, or theinjured.com. Main office, Palm Beach Gardens.
Do you know about Lynn University in Boca Raton? Chances are maybe you don't. You know, Lynn University, relatively new on the map, is growing, expanding, getting better all the time. Just found out when I was there on Friday night, they're going to be putting in a very large community center. It's going to be really cool in the epicenter of the entire campus. My daughter goes there, and she loves Lynn University. It's got a great family atmosphere. It's right here in South Florida. She didn't have to leave the beautiful weather and all of her friends and the confines of home. She goes there, plays softball. She loves everything about it. I like Lynn University for everything that it offers. The innovation. You go into the classrooms, you can see it's a high-tech campus. All the students get their own iPad. It's great because you get your syllabus, your grades, even your books there, and you save 90% on textbooks by going to Lynn University. It's also a very diverse university, too, with students from all over the world coming to the beauty of South Florida. It's one of the top 10 most diverse universities in the nation, and U.S. News & World Report ranks Lynn University among the top 3 most innovative schools in the entire region. So whether you want to start a brand new degree or finish up a degree, they're flexible. It can work with both. You can even get your master's either online, on campus, or a combination of both. Just go online today. Lynn.edu. That's Lynn, Lynn.edu.
This is Jimmy John. This Tuesday from 4 to 8 p.m., I'm having a customer appreciation day. You can get a Jimmy John sub for just $1. As much as I'd love to deliver it to you, it's good for in-shop only. This special is available at participating Jimmy John's locations. Hope to see you this Tuesday.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Staples.
Staples has great deals on everything printed for your business. Get 20% off select print and marketing service orders of $50 or more. Presentations, banners, even signs. Printed same or next day. Ends 5/6/17. Exclusions apply. See store or staples.com/smallbiz for details.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
Oh my gosh, there's so many scams that are happening all over the place. You don't even know what's real, what's fake. I'm so skeptical of every little thing that happens now because everything out there just seems like it's some kind of scam that is going on. And there's another new scam that apparently has been happening as well. A lot of people right now are getting this coupon for $75 at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's on Facebook. And unfortunately, what it is the coupon displays a name and its URL that is not a part of Bed Bath & Beyond's website. Instead, it sends you to this fraudulent site posing to be part of Bed Bath & Beyond. It looks just like it. That's why it's so tricky and you don't know. So they say legitimate businesses do not ask for your credit card numbers or your banking information, which is what is happening when people are going to this Bed Bath & Beyond saying, to get this, you need to just put in your credit card and we'll hold it for you, or we'll put the money on your credit card or something like that. People, okay. And they put it in there, and then boom, what do you know? They got your information. So now Bed Bath & Beyond is having to warn people, saying scammers are out there trying to get you. And they are. I mean, everything is so creative, you don't know. And that's the one thing that does get you. It looks legit, but they say just because you've got a company's logo, emblem, color scheme, even a URL, sometimes they can get a URL and dummy that up and send you to a different place.
It's so easy to fake.
Yeah.
But never give out that personal stuff. Any kind of banking information, any kind of your address, all that stuff. Be very careful.
Well, there are some things that apparently you can look for, and one thing is about be skeptical anytime somebody starts asking for your credit card information. They say even right now that 10 bands that is going around, scammers are using that, where people are putting on 10 concerts I went to and one I didn't.
Good. I'm glad scammers are getting that.
Well, a lot of times that question that they ask you for security reasons is the first concert you attended. And so scammers are going now looking at people's lists and they're hitting them up with that question and they're using it to get their information and then hacking into it.
Ay, ay, ay.
I know, right? Ay, 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 indeed. And then Jaybird has something that we can't even, he was telling me this story yesterday and can't even figure out if this is really a scam or not.
I need help.
What's going on here?
This is so bizarre, and it was really troubling. So for about 3 hours, my entire family on Saturday thought my brother was in an accident in South Africa.
What?
So I haven't got a hold of my brother in a bit. So I texted him, and he didn't text me back, and I haven't talked to him in a few months, and I've been trying to get a hold of him. So I text him, hey, dude, what's going on? Where are you at? He texts me back, I'm in Africa. I had an accident. A good Samaritan sent me here because I didn't have the money to get this medical procedure done.
And this is on his number, though.
This is on his number, so it's not
on his text phone number.
Yes, so that I call. I'm like, what is going on here? It goes to this weird like text to app service. So that's what it was, like text to app or app to text. So I go, dude, you're scaring me. What is all this about?
You turned off your mic.
Turned off your mic. You got so excited.
I know, sorry. So he texts me back. He's like, look, I'm not able to talk. I can only text. The only way I can talk is if you put $100 on an iTunes card and then take the picture of the iTunes card and send it to me. Then I'll be able to talk to you. But because I'm out of the country, I'm not able to talk right now. And I'm thinking, this is really weird. My brother is not in Africa. He's not getting a medical or an operation.
But you called that number.
But I texted it. I still can't get a hold of my brother. I still can't find my brother. But for 3 hours, me and my family thought he was in Africa for an operation. And we're like, this is...
But to be honest, though, you're not 100% positive that he's not.
But how could it be, though? I told the person, I said...
That is a scam that's been going around for a while. So what probably happened is... Your brother probably didn't pay his cell phone bill or just decided to let the cell phone lapse. Somebody else got the number.
Well, here's my thing. This is really... Can anybody out there tell me? I've got this number that I was communicating with. This person was giving me details. I said, hey, I'm at the store right now. I can only put $10 on. Is that cool? No, man, I need 75 or 100. And it did not sound like my brother. It's not my brother. My brother's not in South Africa getting an operation from an accident. He said it was for a $250 medical procedure and a Good Samaritan helped him. No.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Yeah, so
that is one of those tricks though that people use. They call your relatives. It's weird that you called him first.
Yes, that's what's bizarre.
That's the tricky part. But it could be that he let his number lapse.
It sucked because I'm not kidding you. For 3 hours, my entire family thought either somebody kidnapped my brother or someone drugged him or
Why didn't you ask him a question that only the two of you would know the answer to?
I did. That was the last thing I said. I go, you're not my brother. If you were my brother, you would tell me what's up with everything.
Mm-hmm.
I said, give me a sign that you're really my brother and I will send you the money. Nothing. But I have the number.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me we can walk on the moon, but we can't trace who's doing this?
It's the scammers. It is tough to do. Somebody texted and said it's called virtual kidnapping. It happens a lot when somebody's out of contact. They'll collect cash for someone's release. So they'll try to say, oh, I've been kidnapped, da-da-da-da-da. You got to send me a ransom.
That's basically what it was. It was saying, I'm sick, I'm hurt, I need money, and I need help.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening right now?
I don't know if this is like phone numbers that go vacant and people pick them up because they see that, okay, this is a number that somebody just got rid of, and so we hold on to it and wait to hear from somebody who knows the person, say, hey, what's going on? And then you send them a distressful message to that person.
I'm just worried because I haven't got a hold of my brother. I haven't heard from my brother, and I'm trying to get a hold of him. And that was just very bizarre. I hadn't gotten a hold of him, and then that's the first thing I hear. He's in Africa.
Well, let's go to Africa.
Well, there's so much. Doesn't it take like a passport? There's a lot.
Oh,
that
yeah,
goes
there's
with
a lot.
it.
Yeah,
He's not in Africa. There's no way.
Yeah, you're not going to hail an Uber and wind up there in 3 hours.
I'd be shocked if he was in Africa because he told because my sister texted him too. He goes, I told you I was in Africa. And we're like, you never told us anything.
But that is kind of the weird thing because you 100% positive do not know that it's not him.
I'm 99.9% sure my brother's not in South Africa.
But where is he?
That's a great question.
And why does somebody have his phone number?
It's freaking me out, man.
I agree.
I think it's more like what you're saying, Virginia. I think he changed his number or something, and I texted that person like, oh, this is an opportunity, maybe.
Just picked it up.
What luck.
Wow.
That's terrible.
I know. For 3 hours, we finally kind of came to the conclusion that it was a scam.
Where was the last city where you knew your brother was living?
New Jersey.
Okay. That's a state.
Okay. The provinces of New Jersey. Does that help?
Andrew texted me, said, somebody called my sister while I was traveling on a plane for vacation and said that they had me at ransom.
Oh.
And no, we can't get in touch with me because I was on the plane. So they didn't know. So how do they know you're about to board a plane and there's something that tells them and then they start calling other side? It's
I'm just
like how scammers are getting to you and playing off of your fears now is unbelievable.
Oh, Panda just texted me and he said his phone could have been stolen. If someone steals their phone and then pretends to be them and like just has dialogue with all their contacts.
I would If anybody out there can please try to help me track out this scammer, I would love to try to find them because they're getting away with it. For 3 hours, we thought my brother was in another country from an accident.
Sure.
It threw the whole Pennington household in a tissel.
I can understand.
And the thing you're saying about like the person on the plane, a lot of times these people will hack your social media and they'll see, oh, yay, going on vacation, so they know that you're going to be on a flight and you can't respond. And that's when they steal information from you
There
and
are
they try to
people
convince
scanning social media all the time looking for little clues or things that they can use against you to try to get some money. Yeah, it's crazy. And they're good because they know how to go in and find all those little things of information. It's they know how to play it.
It makes you angry, too, because they basically, they're a time hostage. They're taking or a time terrorist. They're taking your time away. For 3 hours, 4 hours, you're thinking your family's hurt.
John's on here from West Palm Beach with a note on how to avoid trying to be scammed and these kind of things. What do you want to say, John?
Well, basically, guys, don't ever put pet names or nicknames in contacts. I know, Jaber, that's tough for you, buddy, but, if you don't put Panda in Virginia for your phone, because then what happens is somebody steals your phone, they know exactly how to get in touch with their husband. And they say, hey, Panda, can I get the PIN number for the ATM card?
Okay.
But the other thing they can do, too, with the iPhones is, correct me if I'm wrong, with iMessage, can't we text message people online?
Yeah, I believe so, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
They could have hacked his iTunes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, there's just so many different ways they can get to you now.
I'm sure I'm hacked in 18 different ways. I wouldn't even have known it.
Somebody texted in and said, I got the same call. It's a scam.
Well, I think we know that now.
But there'd still be a little bit of doubt in the back of my mind if I wasn't able to, nail down totally where my brother was.
So you still think my brother could be in Africa?
I don't think it's likely.
No,
I think
he's
it's a
probably
scam.
not in Africa. But it would be nice to know where he is, that he was safe and okay.
Yeah, you want to know 100% certain that it's not the case.
We don't have to go to Africa, but we may need to go to New Jersey.
Denny's got a road trip.
Yeah, somebody said usually they have no idea. Very typical. V is right. Lost his phone or got it cloned. It's very popular for when you're on Safari. The hosts know you'll be out of the contact for about a week, so they can hustle your family for a full 7 days of ransoms, medical fees, quick cash, lost passport replacement, malaria medication, etc. That's just some of the stuff that people are trying to get scammed for.
And then I felt real stupid because I was in the Publix parking lot getting ready to buy a $100 iTunes card because I was so worried and scared. Because I thought, well, maybe that's how it works in another country. You need $100 to be able to call the States.
On iTunes.
I don't know how it works.
That's scary.
I'm so easy to scam.
It is, yeah. I think any of us are so easy to scam, and that's why, the only thing that can help us is having information to know what are these kind of scams that are out there so that you can be ready for them. Be like, okay, I've heard about this one.
I'm so glad I'm so broke I can't afford to travel outside of the country. You can always find me. I'm home.
You're home, yeah. All right, know anything more about it? Call or text 877-979-WRMF.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Savor your morning with the new chorizo burrito, made with fluffy scrambled eggs and chorizo wrapped in a warm flour tortilla for just $1.49 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary for a limited time only.
Fact. Every moment is better with McCafe. Like a McCafe iced coffee, which, let's go over the facts, is cold and refreshing. And who could forget the fact that there's also McCafe smoothies and frappes, which in fact are awesome. So, you should in fact go to McDonald's and grab a cold McCafe now. And that's a fact.
Ice Cold gets bold and creamy. Now for a limited time, enjoy any size McCafe iced coffee for just $1.49. $1.49, and that's a fact. Prices and participation may vary.
In celebration of National Concert Day, Live Nation's doing a $20 all-in ticket from May 2nd through May 9th. That's right, $20 and no applicable fees. Head over to livenation.com to find your tickets to this summer's hottest shows. Hurry, this celebration only lasts till May 9th.
If you're thinking about a new car, your timing is perfect because Braman Honda is starting to celebrate Memorial Day weekend early. Yeah. It's just the beginning of May, but they are already doing the pre-Memorial Weekend event now at Braman Honda. They want to put you in a brand new Honda and save you a pile of cash. True prices, true service, true selection. That's Braman Honda. Over 11 acres of Hondas with true zero leasing, zero down, zero security deposit, and zero due at signing. I know this happens. I know it's real because me and Panda did it. We've got 2 new Braman Honda vehicles in our driveway. We did them both with true zero leasing, and we love our vehicles. We love our deal, and we love the fact that we don't have a big pile of cash laying around for a down payment. We didn't have it, so that's why nothing due at signing worked great for us. Mike Rodriguez knows this. He and his team just want to hook you up with a great deal right now. It's the big pre-Memorial Weekend sales event going on at Braman Honda of Palm Beach County right now. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres or online at BramanHondaPB.com.
Have you heard about the new outlet store in town? Yeah, Macy's Backstage just opened their newest outlet store inside Macy's at Boynton Beach Mall with great deals on new items arriving every week. They have the best prices on home decor, apparel, shoes, handbags, beauty, toys, and more. Fab fashion, incredible deals, all at prices so great you never need coupons. Join the hunt for savings today at Boynton Beach Mall or visit them online at Macy'sBackstage.com for more info.
Hey there, everybody. Paying attention to the facts is important, and the fact of the matter is Xfinity delivers the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. That's because they offer the fastest download speeds and the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home. AT&T just can't keep up. Xfinity offers more speed to more homes than AT&T does. Plus, Xfinity has fast in-home Wi-Fi speeds in every room in your house, so you can watch your favorite shows wherever you want. So if you're looking for the fastest internet and the best in-home Wi-Fi experience, don't put up with AT&T. For a limited time, get Xfinity X1 and internet for only $79.99 per month for 24 months. Enjoy the same rate for 2 full years with 2-year term agreement and enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay. And get $150 back when you sign up today. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit Xfinity.com to switch to Xfinity today.
Offer ends 5/1/2017. Requires enrollment in EcoBill, paperless billing, and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees, including broadcast TV fee and RSN fee extra, and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity gigabit service. Router coverage and speed on 5 gigahertz band.
CBS Tonight is all new. It's a big event. First, Leo Remini guests on a new Kevin Can Wait.
Wow.
You don't wow me.
Wow.
I wow you. Then on a new Man with a Plan, what do you do when you're being blackmailed by your mom?
What does she have on you?
So much. And after a new Superior Donuts, catch a new Great Indoors on a special night.
Even I can't wait to see how I nailed this one.
Followed by a new Scorpion, CBS Tonight.
Tonight, starting at 8 on CBS 12. Then, tomorrow at 11.
I knew that it hit hard.
Our special investigation.
We're at highway speeds. You've got something coming at you at 70 miles an hour. It's going to make some noise and cause some damage.
Plastic lane marker poles are coming to I-95 in Palm Beach County. They're designed to keep you safe, but if hit too fast,
These things could have flown through the windshield.
we'll show you how they can turn into missiles.
They come flying through a windshield, they're going to kill you.
The danger coming to your drive.
That's going to be a royal nightmare for the people of Palm Beach.
CBS 12 investigates tomorrow at 11.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to see one of the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 877-553-0040 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida is proud to announce 2 new locations in Boca Raton and in Coral Gables, now providing even more convenience to access fertility treatments throughout South Florida. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 877-553-0040 or log on to IVFFlorida.com.
Are you feeling tired lately? Maybe not sleeping well, got a low libido, losing hair, skin looks dry? Yes. Well, lately I've been feeling a lot of these things. And so Dr. Roselli over at Revitology, it's the same people that we've learned about from Revitalive. They have been testing out people and figuring out what causes those things. What's making you tired? What's making you not sleep well? What's making your libido low? There's actual real reasons, and Revitology focuses on those underlying causes and prevention of them that get you looking and feeling your absolute best. It's about giving you the best that you can look and feel and live at any age. Doesn't matter what your age is, you can be the best you possibly can at that age. I love it. Here's the number to call today to find out all about your adrenals and your cortisol levels and all these things that contribute. Call this number, 561-406-2269, or go online, revitologyfl.com.
Are you or someone you know dealing with ADHD, depression, anxiety, sleep, or memory challenges? Well, then you should hear about NeuroCore. Using 21st century technology, NeuroCore treats ADHD, anxiety, depression, and other issues at the core without medication. Their neurofeedback program is like physical therapy for the brain. Call them now at 844-4MY-BRAIN. That's 844-469-2724. Call now. Their summer assessment spots are filling up fast.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.
Jaybird was trying to get scammed over the weekend. Tried to text his brother on the number that he had for him, and his brother texts back, and he's like, "Hey, I'm in South Africa, and I was in an accident, and the Good Samaritan helped me. I need some money." Put on an iTunes gift card. Jaybird was actually at the store trying to get the iTunes gift card to get him some money.
And then I felt dumb after. I'm like, what am I doing?
Well, you really have been out of touch with your brother, and so you text the number that you believe to be his. I mean, I could see how anybody could fall into that. It's emotional. It's real. You really do want to know how your brother is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been a few months.
Yeah. Somebody said, I've gotten the call before. They were saying that they had my brother and they wanted money. I told him to keep him and he's a pain in the ass anyways, and I hung up. Funny thing is, I don't even have a brother.
Someone we work with said that they were scammed. They called her up and said, your son's been in an accident. Mm-hmm. She freaked out, and thank goodness she called someone else, and they said, no, he's sitting with me right here.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, you're playing on people's emotions.
That is horrifying.
Anybody gives you a call and says, oh, Magnolia's been in an accident, you're gonna flip out.
Yeah, you don't use your normal judgment that you would use going, oh, it's a scam.
Yep.
You think about your family member.
Somebody said I was online looking to buy a truck, and the person that was trying to sell it to me supposedly had me going through an Amazon website. Come to find out, it was actually a scam, and I lost $2,000.
Oh.
And the website looked just like Amazon's website.
Wow.
Them scams.
Look, I'm begging anyone out there, is there a way we can find this person? I almost sent them a whole thing like in the movie where I've got a certain set of skills. I almost sent that thing out.
Taken.
I almost
you
said,
don't have any skills.
But I just wanted to scare and say, you mess with the wrong person. I've got a certain set of skills and I have nothing but time.
I have a palette that can detect 7 different kinds of honey mustard.
You're in trouble.
That's my set of skills.
It's a set of skills.
I have a set of skills.
I've got a certain set of skills.
I have a certain set of skills.
I can tell every different French fry from every fast food blindfolded.
What? What's this guy doing?
How's this gonna help?
But can I bring this?
I'd like you to do that speech. Can we get that speech and just insert your real skills in there?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, I have this person's number.
You should go and take pictures of iTunes cards with no money on them and mess with them and be like, I just put the money on there.
But can I not bring them down?
No, you can't.
You
win. Can't, Liam Neeson.
They win.
You can't. They win.
Oh, I would love to bring them down. I'd love to show up at their house. Hey,
they're probably in New Jersey.
They are. We traced the call.
Well, the number.
It's your brother's number.
No, yeah, but it's not him. You see why it's so confusing?
It's a New
confusing.
Jersey prefix.
Well, hackers and scammers now have got Netflix by the cojones. I don't know if you heard this, and they're holding hostage one of their biggest shows. How and what show? We'll give you the details coming up next.
She just wants to be Beautiful she goes, unnoticed she knows. No limits she craves, attention she praises. An image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind, so she tries to cover up her pain and cut her woes away. 'Cause cover girls don't cry after the face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. She has dreams to be an envy, so she's starving, you know. Cover girls eat nothing, she says. Beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. What's a little bit of hunger? I can go a little while longer. She fades away, she don't see her perfect, she don't understand she's worth it. All that beauty goes deeper than the surface. Oh, oh. So to all the girls that's hurting, let me be your mirror, help you see a little bit clearer. The light that shines within. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. No better you than the you that you are. No better life than the life we're living. No better time for you shine, you're a star. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change, it's hard. No scars, see you're beautiful. With stars and we're beautiful.
Dealing with scammers all over the place. Jay Bird has been dealing with some scammers that trying to look like they're his brother, and he's now sick and in need of medical attention in South Africa.
And I'm mad, and I want this person to go down. I don't like these scammers. They ruin your day. They ruin your whole vibe with your family. Everyone was all out of sorts for a good 10 hours.
I get it. Somebody said there's no way to find them either. They're in Nigeria, and the government won't move against them. Nobody will help you because the way we as a society want this handled is by writing it off instead of by vigilante justice.
No, I'm not letting this one die. They messed with the wrong guy. I'm getting ready to text them.
What are you texting?
Are you sending them the scene from
This is what I got.
Taken?
Yes, this is what I got so far. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a little... typo, damn it.
Is that part of it? Typo, damn it.
I was writing it. It was very
Now, are
emotional.
you going to put your skills in there, or are you going to put Liam Neeson's skills?
Well, I got out skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I have a palate that will, and then I'm getting ready to...
I can differentiate 18 different kind of honey mustards from the grocery.
Here, tech speak that? That's a lot. Tech speak that one.
What did Denny say? I can spill a soda on you from 8 feet away.
I can lose your car keys, and I didn't even borrow your car.
Amazing set of skills.
Yeah, I don't think we have to turn this into a roast. Should I put that? I can.
I can leave my credit card at 4 different bars on the same night.
It is an impressive set of skills.
All right, do I go with the spilling? Do I go with the palate? Do I go with all of them?
Did you say skills or spills?
Spills.
A certain set of spills.
That's pretty good. I know you guys are being hurtful, but
I got sauce spills. I got soda spills. And you don't want red fruit punch spills.
Oh, no. No. I will spill fruit punch in your fish tank and on your white carpet.
I'll kill your fish.
I didn't mean to do that, though. That was an accident.
But you did.
I did.
Yeah.
See,
very threatening, very menacing.
I am very dangerous.
Fish fear me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are very dangerous.
So the last line is, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you. What, Denny's? Did he give me a typo there?
I think he did.
I will not look for you?
I mean, this team is just not getting it done. How are we supposed to send a threatening text?
Oh my God.
He talks
with
about
this many typos.
Denny set me up for failure.
Denny!
He's riddled with typos.
Get in here!
Oh my God. I'm not threatening at all.
You're making him sound dumb, Denny.
Dumber.
Oh, man. All right, well, there we go. Those scammers are out there, just to let you know.
Be careful.
Yeah, well, this is one, at least now. Hopefully people are going to be aware that, this is out there, and people will be calling with this scenario.
They're calling people, and they're scaring people about their family members. Just do your due diligence. Don't go buy any card. At the CVS now, they make you click this box when you're buying a gift card that says, nobody is making me buy this card. I'm buying this of my own free will.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good.
I'm ending it with, I'm a nightmare for people like you. I can spill a drink from 8 feet away and still hit you, and then end it that way. And we'll see if they respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said just keep calling the phone until somebody picks up and answers. I don't know. Somebody said there's a way to handle it from there. I don't know about that.
Oh, maybe I called them and do the whole Liam Neeson thing. Hello.
I've got a certain set of skills.
I've got a certain set of skills.
I've got a certain
Skirts?
of spills.
Your mouth's doing typos now, too.
They should fear nothing.
They're totally fine.
They're safe.
Scammers have now struck one of the biggest networks out there, Netflix. Orange is the New Black is being held ransom.
What?
Yeah, this is apparently the latest scam that is going on now. Is there's a hacker that apparently got all the new season of Orange is the New Black, all 10 episodes, and they're saying you got to pay us a certain amount of money or else we will start releasing these on something that's not Netflix, so that when you guys do release it, you'll lose millions of streams because it'll already be out there.
Wow.
And they asked for money and Netflix wouldn't pay it. And so now apparently episodes of Orange is the New Black is starting to pop up all over the place.
Yeesh.
Where people are seeing it. Yeah. And now they supposedly have more unreleased shows from other networks, and they're going around to all the networks threatening to release their unreleased shows, cutting the thunder, obviously, because if people watch it once, I mean, I can tell you, I watch Orange is the New Black, but I haven't gone back and rewatched a season.
Huh.
So if you saw it somewhere else, are you going to go back and watch it? Probably not.
Would they care?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because how they are making their money is off streams. I mean, they count. The reason why they're all jacked about the Adam Sandler deal is because it's been 1 billion hours of people watching Netflix and staying within the platform.
Okay.
So they definitely do care. That's their bread and butter right there.
I guess the FBI is on it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Because really, it's going to be a big deal. I mean, that's millions upon millions of dollars that it's going to cost Netflix if this thing gets out a lot. And if other shows like that are happening, it's going to be a big deal. So, I don't know. That's the latest thing. Man, I'm telling you, every day, there's a new scam that's going on, Virginia.
Stay on your toes.
Yeah, you do.
How you doing over there? A certain set of spills?
I'm doing fine.
Denny's wrote me a funny one. He's like, I can lose your cat without even going to your house.
my own damn best friend. My own friend.
He does have a certain set of skills.
You do.
Keep going, guys are riffing. I'm enjoying the show.
The Denny's making me laugh.
You guys should charge for this.
Denny's, where's this on Thursdays?
Where's this comedy bit?
He's hysterical 4 days of the week.
Not Thursday.
Oh, dang, that's a good one. All right. Jaybird, I know it's tough when you're being ridiculed and you got to deal with scammers.
I came here for help, but I don't know if I got it.
I don't think you did.
No.
I don't think we did anything but hurt.
No, it's very hurtful.
You're leaving in pain.
Oh, very painful.
You lose your cat without going to your house. I mean, that is a skill.
I mean, even cats think that's funny.
I can't do that. Can you do that?
I can't.
I can't do that. He's amazing.
Kevin's got you too, huh, Denny's? Okay, all right. Writing zingers for Kevin now.
Lose your cat.
So good.
Well, he's got to have payment somehow.
I just didn't think it was going to go so well.
Oh, it was so good. Denny's, it's so good.
You didn't think they spent 5 minutes on it?
No, I didn't. Who knew?
I read it during Kevin. Kevin was reading the Netflix story, and I read it during that, and I bust out laughing at a very inappropriate time that Kevin was trying to read the serious Orange is the New Black story. That was awesome.
All right. Okay, time to get positive here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about scams, I thought I would do a scammy type thought.
I love it.
All
Okay.
right, get relevant.
Yeah.
Don't always trust what you see. Even salt looks like sugar.
Oh.
Or you can even say even sugar looks like cocaine.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
I don't know that.
You impressed the room, and then we were like, oh, he's back.
Oh. After the show podcast is going to be coming up. You can watch it about 25, 30 minutes live on KVJ TV at kvjshow.com or on YouTube. You can go check it out.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.
Strikes rejuvenation.